Good morning. I see what you're doing, Jeans. God damn it. Welcome on in. I hope everyone's having a good day. What quote did you get, Grobit? I don't know if you can see this, but my arms really... my arms reach further, longer, and wider than before. We're very big. What? What is that from? I have no idea, but good morning, Grobit. And hi, Jeans. How goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Nothing happened while I was gone. Good. I'm glad. Jelly is sent by the government to gather intel on us. I am. I have gathered lots of good intel, and I've been sending it all back. Hey, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Let me just switch screens. I will say I'm very sleepy today. So apologies if energy levels are a little lower than usual. I'm very tired. I've been out for 2 days now, which is a lot for me. But I had a really, really good time. It was a really good 2 days. Yeah, I was looking for the Welsh cakes because I wanted to show them to you. I got some Welsh cakes from a company called Fat Bottom Welsh Cakes. And they're like Welsh cakes in the shape of a butt. And they come in loads of flavors. So I had like rum ones. They were really good, but I don't know where they've gone. So I can't show you my butt Welsh cakes. I wanted to show you the little booties. Oh dear. And good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in your tub. I have eaten some of them. Yes. This is why I can tell you they're good, because I have eaten some. Rum-filled butt cakes? Exactly. Little rum-filled butt cakes. You're gonna eat ass on stream. I probably wouldn't have eaten them on stream because Welsh cakes have like a really fine layer of sugar over the top, so when you eat them, kind of like when you eat a donut, it can make a bit of a mess if you don't have a big plate. And so I probably wouldn't eat them around my embroideries just because I don't want to get sugar on the embroideries. Otherwise, I wouldn't have any issue with it, but the sugar distribution would, I don't want that. It's eating ass time again. We're not going to be eating ass, not today. I'm too tired to eat ass today. Oh, dear. Yeah, no, I had a really nice time. For those who don't know, I saw my family on Sunday, which was nice. We went out for lunch together. It was lovely. And then yesterday we went to, oh god, I was gonna find out what it was for you one night and I forgot. I think it is called just the Royal Welsh. It's on today as well. If you're in Wales and you're free, you should go check it out. I think it's just called Royal Welsh. Royal Welsh Winter Fair. Yeah, Royal Welsh Winter Fair. It's huge. It's very big. It's an agricultural fair, so there's a lot of animals there as well, like people showing off their prized cows and horses and stuff like that. But then there's also a lot of, small businesses go and sell their foods and such, and it's really, really good. It's good. You just go around eating all day. It's great. Never too tired to eat ass. I'm eating too much ass. I ate a little bit yesterday. I didn't eat so much because I had other things to eat as well, because Welsh cakes you can bring home with you, whereas like a lot of the stuff there you had to have while you were there. But yeah, I had some really good food. It was delicious. We had these really nice, they were like I would say like samosas filled with like potato curry, and then they had this really nice dip, and they were really good. They were really good. They were just potato samosa. Delicious. I've never had that before, but it was really nice. And then what else did we have? There were like donuts but filled with really, really tart jam. So instead of being overly sweet, it was like, whoa! They were really, really good. I don't remember what store that was from though, but I do remember it was good. I think we have a business card from that. I don't think, we're not really big donut eaters in this household, but I'm like not a big sweet tooth, so like these were kind of perfect for me because the outside was sweet, but the inside was really tart. And I liked that. That was good. And they had like black currant and lemon and stuff like that. So like those kind of flavors. It was great. Oh dear. Has a fantastic day. Wait, fantastic. Acolatis. Am I missing something? What's this called? This is one of rated Coke? Wait. Does ass autocorrect to rated emotes? Because that would be very funny. Oh dear. I hope you had fun though. I did. I had a really, really good time. That's why I'm tired today, because we were out for 10 hours yesterday, I think. And then I had a migraine last night, which makes sense. I was out for 10 hours eating everything. But yeah, I'm a bit like, way this morning, because between those 2 days is a lot. But it's cool, because we're doing embroidery. I can show you where we got to for those who missed it. We are doing an embroidery for a family member of mine for Christmas. And we're doing them a little blue bird, a little blue tit. And we've only done the head so far, which is why the head's the only bit that's filled in. But yeah, we're doing like actual thread painting, so like using one thread at a time instead of like bulk threads. which means it takes a lot longer to fill in any space and use a lot more detail, but it's fun. It's fun and I like it a lot, so yes. Oh, Coke-tastic. I do still have some of the breast cancer awareness Diet Cokes in the other room because I don't drink fizzy drinks very often. So we got, I think they only came in like packs of 24 and I think I've got through 12 in 2 months. Which is not that good, but yeah, we're trying. I can never wrap my head around what tart is. It's like a bit on the sour. Yeah, it's like sour. There's like a sweetness there, but it's, yeah, normally it's like a sour-ish, but not like a sweet sour kind of taste. Like a lemon tart would be like, you'd want it to be tart. That's not good. A lemon tart, you'd want it to be tart. So it's like, it still has the sourness of the lemon, but like sweetness as well. So it's not just sour. And that's like a tart flavor, and like a little mixture. Oh, this Shifty, thank you for the horn. Welcome on in. I was gonna show you my Welsh cakes and I've lost them. We got some Welsh cakes to take home from a place called Fat Bottom Welsh Cakes, and they're like, the shape of the Welsh cakes is a little butt, but they come in like loads of flavors. So Shiny had salted caramel and I've got rum. They're really good. They're really good Welsh cakes actually. But yeah, I wanted to show you because they're all bum shaped, but I can't find them. And if I find them, I'll probably eat them after stream. So I might just have to find them online and share them with you in the Discord or something. I could have made tits during October. We've done tits in October before though. I've done plenty of titty things. Sounds amazing though. They were really, really good. Very, very good. Yeah, we had a lot of food. We've eaten a lot. I've eaten many, many foods the last 2 days. I'm very full. This morning I woke up and I still felt like slightly bloated from all the food yesterday. I was like, oh my god, that's a lot of food. But it was all really, really good. It's tiring because it's a lot of walking, but like, there's a lot of driving as well. But yeah, it was good. It was good. Very nice, yeah. Oh dear. And we got to see all the cows and all the sheep and the pigs, because again, it's an agricultural fair as well, so it's like a lot of people showing off their breast animals, produce and stuff like that. So it's not just food. Some of it's, I guess, in a weird morbid way, future food, but like it's everything, and it's so much, and it was huge. Also this year, which I didn't see last year, which maybe just because I went later on, because we went on the first day this year. Sorry. My nose has decided, actually, you know what, I'll just blow it quickly because otherwise it's going to be an issue all stream. Let me hide. You don't get to see this. This is premium content, secret. Secret premium content that you don't get to see. There you go. Yeah, but there was lots of schools there this time. Like lots of elementary schools, primary schools, kind of like younger kids were being on school trips to go around. So like you'd go into a tent to look at the alcohol and like, you know, 30 children would walk out and you'd be like, oh, isn't this the alcohol tent? Or have you ever seen like like a group of 30 like 5-year-olds walking into the carcass tent and it's like, what's going on? Because yeah, obviously again it's very much like an agricultural fest. There is a whole place called the carcass tents, which are just tents full of carcasses like hanging. It do be something. Oh my god, I feel a little weird in the carcass tent, let alone if I was 5, but sure, you know what, I'm sure the schools warned them ahead of time what they were gonna go see, but like, I don't know. This is suspicious. You were gone for a while. I had to blow my nose. Imagine going to a fair for a school trip. Yeah, I never did. Well, then again, we only had one fair and it was always during the summer holidays, so maybe that's why. We had 2 fairs, but one of them were the agricultural one. No, they were both during the summer holidays. Yeah, no, both fairs took part. So I would never have gone on a school trip to them because we would never been at school anyway. Ah, yes, the carcass tent. Yeah, I always feel a bit uncomfortable because there's that like smell in there, which is like meat smell. It's not bad. It's just, you know, it makes me feel a little uncomfortable. The other thing is like, I don't understand what people are talking about in that tent because people are like, you, as like a person at home, you don't buy an entire carcass very often, right? Like that's a lot of food. It's a lot of meat. And so like I wouldn't know the value of any of it. I wouldn't understand like why you would buy it, because that's just not for me. Like, that's not, I'm not going to buy an entire pig, like, chopped up. Like, there's no reason. That's so much meat. So yeah, I don't really, the carcass tent is not for me. I'm not particularly put off by gore. It's more just I don't know what's going on in that tent, and I'm always terrified that someone's going to approach me and start talking to me about things I have no idea what to talk about back. And like, if I go into the carcass tent, that's putting myself in the position of I need to know about meat, and I am predominantly vegetarian. So yeah, Magnus, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We're talking about Royal Welsh, which actually I can get like wait, accept the defaults. I can get a link to you if you want. You can kind of see it, because it's still on today. There's this winter one, I think, is only 2 days. The summer one is a little longer. The summer one, though, apparently is really busy. So, like, if you don't like crowds as much, the winter one's a better chance. And there's still a lot of crowds in the winter one. There you go. I think that will take you to the fair that I went to. Yeah, it was yesterday and it's today. And you can buy tickets on the door. There's not like any limit on how many people can go, which is why it gets so busy. You will see a lot of people filming as well. Like, as you're walking around, there are just huge cameras going around following specific people and cows and stuff, and it's all a bit over my head. But I'm there for the trades. Like, I'm there for trade stands and like all of the craft stands and stuff like that. Like local jewelry makers, all the food ones. I get loads of food ones. There's like whole buildings full of just the food stalls alone. So it's really fun, because if you're looking for lunch, you can just go from store to store to store and just eat everything. It's great. And there's a real range of food that they make there as well. Like this year, weirdly though, because it was tipping down with rain yesterday, loads of ice cream makers, which I guess makes sense because, you know, they are like Welsh local ice cream makers that make it with local dairy and stuff like that. So yeah, they're still going to want to show their stuff off, but it's like people are walking outside in the pissing rain with their ice creams. It was like a very odd sight. Yeah, it was a bit cold for me to have an ice cream, but I thought they looked very good. We took some business cards. The Jungle, hello, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. I'm just talking a little bit about Royal Welsh. Oh dear. And hello Jenny, hi. Hi Nut, I hope you're doing well. Oh, actually that reminds me. First of all, my chair sunk. Come back up again, there you go. Reminds me. So I was hanging out in Iron Mouse's stream yesterday, and they mentioned that tomorrow or on Wednesday that they're planning to go through the animations. So if you want to see the other animations that aren't mine, because I have a sneaking suspicion mine won't show up, but if you want to see the winning animations and the other people that are submitted, I'm going to try and keep an eye on it tomorrow so that I can post the link in the Discord. If any of you see it going live before I do, maybe I'm making a cup of tea or something, like feel free to post it. Just because I think it'll be really nice to see how other people have taken it, and I personally want to watch it, so I don't know if anyone here would want to watch it too. But apparently that's going to be tomorrow, so yes. But it obviously is subject to change, yeah, because it's not had an official announcement yet, so who knows, it might not be. But as far as I'm aware, we're expecting tomorrow. Which is very exciting. Oh dear. I have seen quite a few because I think I posted one with specific hashtags. I've been being recommended other people's who use the same hashtag, so I have actually seen quite a few people's animations. They're really good. Some of them I really like. There's one in particular that I absolutely love. Actually, no. There's two that I really, really love. No, there's three. The numbers is gonna keep going up. There's three that I really, really, really love, and I hope they do really well. And I got to watch one of them being made because they stream some of the process on Twitch as well, which I think makes me love it even more, seeing the behind the scenes. But yes, there's three that I really love that I really hope do well, so I'm gonna be cheering those three on. But honestly, all the ones I've seen so far have been really amazing, so yeah. Ah, dear, Stardew Valley. It is Stardew Valley. Yeah, Stardew Valley vibes. Well, I just went to an agricultural festival, so I'm like, I gotta put on some Stardew Valley. Oh dear, hear me out. We commit a bit of crime and burn down the... No, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. But like, genuinely, if you want to get like a bit of a sneak peek, if you type into Twitter... What did I type into Twitter? Iron Mouse animation, and then just go to the latest. So like if you switch to latest, it will show you all of the latest entries into the Iron House competition because people are posting them on Twitter. And if you scroll down, you'll see some. Like, one of my favorites was done by a real pup, which is someone I talked about during the competition. Sorry. Actually, I might just have a real good cough. Sorry. It's because I've been out in the cold early in the mornings and my lungs really struggle with it. There's nothing technically wrong with me. I'm fine. It's just my lungs don't like the cold. Sorry, I'm just hacking up a lung, my bad. I think I'm okay. Hello. Hello. Yeah, my lungs hate the cold, that's all it is. Nothing sinister. Thankfully, I guess. Oh dear. Oh, Kat, welcome on in. Kat, how are you doing? Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I think you came in as I was coughing up a lung. Welcome. I hope you're doing good. Hello. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Nyo. You made it. Did you? Oh my god, did you actually? Oh, congratulations on the big purchase. I think I might know. I might have an inkling of what it is. I hope that it's perfect. I hope that it does everything that you want it to do. Also, his birb. His name is Tito Lee. Little Tito Lee bird. Oh dear. Alright, let me get my reference up because I have like a little collage of blue tits so that I know where the colors go, because I've just sort of drawn a blue tit and I'm like, well, colors? What colors? Because blue tits are pretty colorful things. Oh, that's the other thing I needed to talk about. Sorry. I'm very unorganized today. On Friday, we start our campaign for the Starlight Foundation. So this will be our 4th year taking part, but if you haven't heard about them, the Starlight Foundation are a charity which basically brings toys, games, and like crafts, books to kids who have to spend time in hospital. So those things are not always funded by states or funded by the area. So what they do is they go from hospital to hospital delivering little packages of joy, which could be like lots of books, it could be like some video games, it could be crafts and activities for kids to do at their beds. They do a whole range of stuff. They also do like carts to help kids get from one place to another without having to use a wheelchair. Just things to make kids feel more like kids while having to spend time in hospital. Myself, I've woken up. Hello. No, I grew up in and I spent a hell of a lot of time in hospital because I had a lot of issues, which meant that I had to be monitored a lot, which meant that I was just stuck in hospital, and there was never any age appropriate toys for me. I was always the oldest kid on my ward, which meant that all the toys would be geared towards like toddlers. Meanwhile, I was like 11 years old or 10 years old, and it's just like, that's fine, but it meant that I never had anything to do, and I was like completely reliant on my family to come in and bring me things to do, or I would be lost. I'd be bored and I'd just be thinking, oh, when's the next operation? When's the next procedure? When do I have this tube out and this tube in, kind of thing? Which is a horrible position. It's a horrible position to be in as an adult, but let alone when you're a kid, and let alone over Christmas. So every year we do the 12 Days of Starlight, which is a charity event for the first 12 days of December, where we raise money and we talk about the Starlight Foundation, and that means we can hopefully send lots of presents to the kids over Christmas. Yes. Being, again, just like toys, gifts, like lots of crafts and books, things to keep them occupied that are age appropriate. Yes. So we're doing that again. Ah dear. I've been a bit busy planning out some future projects. Oh, what have you got in mind? And Pongo, good morning. Been nervous, but looking forward to it. Hell yes. Well, if you ever had any questions, please do ask. We're behaving during those streams. So during the Starlight Foundation streams, we put auto mod on. So normally we have like the lowest level of protection from auto mod. It does like, you know, slurs and a couple of other words and not too much else. Because we're pretty open chat, we're 18 plus, we expect people to swear, we expect people to say stuff like that. And it's not a problem for me. But during the Starlight Foundation streams, the children may watch clips from the stream. The children may watch excerpts from the stream. So during those streams, we are PG, and anyone who doesn't follow that rule will be timed out for the entirety of the event. And it sounds a bit harsh, but like, there are kids watching and it's just not appropriate. Not only are there kids watching, there are seriously ill kids watching. It's just not appropriate. So I've made the announcement on Discord. I will say here before each stream, because obviously, again, normally we are 18 plus, but during those streams in particular, If you can't follow that rule, we will just remove you for a week. It's nothing personal. It's a kids' charity. Oh dear. Udi! Shark Udi! And we'll start like, I will always behave. You're always behaving, exactly. Toys, gifts, crime, all age appropriate things. Crime for all ages. I'm going to have a lot of questions. You are more than welcome to ask. More than happy to help. When you first get it, put the tension at 2.5 to 3. I promise. I have a vague idea of the first things you'll be sewing. 2.5 to 3 should be fine. Oh dear. I was up early, so happy to see you on. Oh, bless you. I hope you have a fun day planned. Can we still piss? You'll still be able to piss because piss is for all ages. Do we have any protection from me? No, no protection from me, I'm afraid. Believe what anyone is here, aka 7. I mean, that is still early. It's still, you know, the sun is just rising at that time. You could tie up 48 hours. Oh, we'll just ban them then. If that's the case, they'll just get banned, and then we'll unban you after the event, I guess. If we remember. You might have to put a request in. Sounds like a fair rule. Means no ass eating. Exactly. No ass eating that week. I, for one, welcome my week-long ban. You have like a break. It's like a forced break from the stream. No curse at times. Does it only have to? No, it's sharks. See? Those sharks and seals. Look at them. Look at them. They're so cute. And they're doing a whole range of activities together. Look at that. They're so cute. Oh, and then we had them like doing a little photography session on my arm. So cute. I was on Job Center. Ooh. I hope that it's going all right. Just got a couple of Nerf pistol integrations. Once which came with an idea which was brought up while I was watching another stream. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. We're very exciting. That means you won't be able to watch stream if you get banned. True, you can't. Yeah. Which is probably once again. Oh shoot! Don't forget to highlight. Thank you. Sorry, Clockwork. I apologize. I think it was in the middle of my Starlight speech, right? Thank you so much. I'm on sick leave. Oh no, you're in sick club. Oh god, I hope you graduate sick club soon. No one wants to be in sick club for too long. Where are my birds? I've lost my birds. Wait, I have actually lost my. Oh, there's one of them. I guess I could just use this one. Where's my bird collage gone? My collage of burb. It has disappeared. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have one burb. Thank you for the burbs. I've lost my burbs, and I'm gonna start with the blue again and go down onto the wing, because this bit is all yellowy white. So yes. We'll start with some blue, and I have. Oh, I have lost my needle. But I can use this one. No, not that one. Oh no! What needle was I using? Oh, here we go again. I guess I could use this one. That's fine. Have you finally breached TOS? What was the controversial topic? All of them? No, I think actually so far we've been pretty good. Like, the only time that I technically breached TOS was not my fault. Was not actually my fault. Because technically, I have breached TOS once, but it wasn't my fault. It wasn't, and I stand by this. So Twitch very kindly, and like I don't like this was really nice of them. They found my stream, and they as like a one-off put me on the front page of Twitch without telling me in advance, which means that I was technically on the front page of Twitch as a mature stream, which is not allowed. That's not allowed. If you count yourself as 18 plus and you have that in your like description and everything, you're not. You have to put yourself to like all ages appropriate before you're allowed on the front page. But because of the way that it happened, it meant that I was on the front page of Twitch, 18 plus, and also talking about cannibalizing people that are taking drugs. So like if somebody took drugs and then if you ate them, would you get high kind of vibes, which could also be considered talking about you know, the consumption of drugs, which is also against TOS. So that was the only time, but that wasn't my fault because I wasn't aware that was going to happen, so I didn't have the warning, right? So technically I've only broken TOS once and it wasn't my fault, and I stand by that. You were on front page. It was really exciting. It was November last year. And it was really kind of them. It broke my statistics forever in the funniest way. I have very much enjoyed sharing my wacky statistics with people since then. because it balked it, but it was very funny. Oh dear, that stream was cray. Yeah, we had at one point 7,000 coherent coherent viewers? No, it's not coherent. What's the word I'm looking for? But yeah. We had 7,000 coherent viewers at one point. And we were all very confused. I also immediately, because I didn't know that I was going to be on the front page, because it was like it was a nice surprise, don't get me wrong, but it was a surprise. I immediately accused everyone of having come from a porn website. And so people came in and they were like, hi, nice to meet you. And I was like, are you watching me for porn? And because normally when my numbers inflate like that without a raid, it's because I've been posted on a secondary website. So I just assumed that they'd put me on for porn. So I immediately accused everyone who had came in of watching me as porn. Which is, again, a weird accusation to get, but there you go. So it was a bit of a mess, but it was a very fun mess. I had a really, really good time. Very fun. Ah, dear. I very much enjoyed myself. I am sorry for talking about cannibalizing people while taking drugs on the front page, because I wouldn't normally do that. I would normally have a bit more self-restraint. I was just a bit caught off guard, yes. Some were coherent, others were really confused. Wait, what am I... Concurrent, thank you. Yes, concurrent. That's the word. It's like, I know it's like coherent, but it's not. I don't think it's coherent. Although I would hope that they were coherent, but that's not the word that I'm looking for. Ah, dear. We're all incoherent. Yeah. I'm on the front page on the biggest new channel in my country. Wait, really? You on the front page, Pongo? Hell yeah. Were you aware in advance you were going to? Did you get to plan for it? What kind of stuff did you do? Pawning antiques is a weird accusation. It is. It's a weird accusation to make of someone when they first come into your stream. It's like, I know who you are. I know what you do. It's a very odd accusation. But it was an accusation that I did make. I don't know if this is the right needle for this, because it's a little bit thick. I mean, I'm managing, I guess, but I feel like I could be managing with a different needle slightly better. Oh dear, you're not doing porn? Okay, bye. Sorry, I'm not. Not today. That's a different stream. On a different website, I'd have to say. Oh dear. Sorry, Grubber. My bad. I'll let you know in the Discord. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Shifty. Good luck with everything. I hope that it goes really well, and you have a really good time with it, and you get along well. Yes. Time for us to leave. Honestly, fair. Can't even blame you. Kinda understand. Alright, I need now to do, after this bit, some little... Oh dear, no, not at all. I got a message from a family member and I didn't know the article was out for me. Oh, hell yeah, that's really sweet. Thank you. It arrives tomorrow. Tomorrow. Oh, very exciting. I hope it goes really well. I hope you have a really good time. I hope you get along. They are finicky. I think it should come with a user manual, but if you ever lose them, you can just Google it and you'll, there's like digital copies now these days of like all of the modern ones, which makes it much easier, to be honest, because the paper ones are a bit of a pain to scroll through anyway. Oh, it was so scary, but like in a good way scary. You lead me to believe you're a legitimate foot streamer, and I have been scammed. You have been scammed. You can complain to me. Oh no, well, I guess complaining to me wouldn't be good. You can complain to Shifty. Yeah. You can complain to Shifty. Shifty is a mod. Just complain to the mods. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Oh dear. Neil Heinzig is deleting. I once found one in my foot. Yeah, I've been lucky so far. I'm pretty good with spotting them because I have such a bright light on during stream that it does catch like pretty much everything, which is good. So like I don't have to play that game too often. Off stream, I guess a few more times maybe, but on stream it's not too bad. All right. I do kind of want. So there's like the dark blue needs to go around there, and then there is kind of like a bit of light blue in here. So let's maybe add like a little bit in this. It's a lot of random adding when it's like at this stage, I swear, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It will look good eventually. Give it time. Give it time. Are you looking forward to spooky? I am! Literally, as soon as I finish this stream, Because I didn't want to have lunch on stream that time. I can't remember why, but I didn't want to. So when I finished that stream, I ate my lunch, and then after lunch I was like, I want to play more Resident Evil. I don't want to wait till next week. I want to play more Resident Evil right now. So yeah, no, I am having a legitimate, really fun time with it. The only sad thing is that I have to wait till next Thursday to play it. But other than that, I'm having a very, very good time. So it's good. It's good. Oh dear, it was about ED, and it was, and me having, and that was really scary. Oh yeah, that is something that I think probably they should have asked. If it's like that kind of personal stuff, you ask before you share that. I would have complained, to be honest. Like, even if it's like you're okay being out there, you ask permission first. Ah dear. Can only complain via donations and tips. Jason, good morning. I thought this was a pajama appreciation stream. I mean, you can appreciate my pajamas if you like. They're pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I've got pretty good pajamas right now. My pajama game is strong. Oh dear. It's so cute. I'm having a good time with this. It's very heckin' cute. Unpredictable. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything with the move is going well. I hope everything's going smoothly. We're doing blue tit, but slowly, very, very slowly. slowly blue tit. Dear. Needles like to slide under the skin. Oh, ow! Making doctors work for their money. Oh my god. Is that a superb ferryman? Yes, I would say so. I would say so. It's, I think Latin name is blue tit, but yes, superb fairy wren is what I would like to call it. Yeah. Oh dear. Do I go for like a little bit of blue under here maybe? In this grey area? Just a little teeny tiny bit. I don't want to muddle the colours too much, but there are some bits where I'm like, it's just a bit much. I think that's okay though. I think that's okay. Oh dear. And then yeah, the next blue will be for a while. So let's get rid of this thread and move to the next one. Oh dear. I knew it was gonna be large core. I just didn't know it was gonna be that. Oh, I see. I was on the radio at the same time. Oh my god, yeah, that is a lot to take in, huh? Should I go either back to bed and sleep or play Hoi 4 or C, finish my homework? When's the homework due? Is it tomorrow? If the homework is due tomorrow, I'd say prioritize homework, as boring as it is. Like, if it's due soon and you need it, prioritize and then sleep. If it's not due for a couple days, how you feeling? Dear. Slowly, nice improving. I might get my computer set up by next week. Ooh! Dear. How to choose burp when so many choices? Well, I'm making this as a gift for someone. Oh god, this is a weird thread conundrum here. And the person that I'm making it for really does like blue tits in particular. Like, they like small birds. They like robins, blue tits, sparrows, all those kind of birds. So, like, my actual options were, like, a little smaller because I'm like, well, if I'm making a bird that they're gonna like, it'll probably want to be one of these small birds, right? Because those are birds that they like. And when I was looking through them, I was like, I really do like the aesthetics of a blue tit is very cute. So I think I'll do that one. Oh, dear. Stop putting to bed when I just showed up. Oh dear. When it's due is a great question. Like, when you need to finish it by? Is it now? Is it later? It's later, I'm just saying. No comment, but tit is tit. Tit is tit. And very cute tit. Very cute. We love this tit. Very cute. Alright. So a lot of the wing, it seems, is grey. So I'm gonna start filling in some grey. I probably will also fill in some of the like purpley blue kind of colours into this. Just so that there's a little bit of variety in the grey, but we'll do grey to start with because it's easier then to go back and add in like little flecks of other colours once I have a base. So let's start with the grey and we'll come back to the others. Also, what did I just... Oh, 2 seconds. You don't get to see this either. Let me just cut part of my thumb off real quick. You don't need to see that. Doo-doo-doo. Yep. Do-do-do. Nope. Nope. Alright, moisturize. My hands, my poor hands. They have been very busy. They require a lot of TLC. 2 seconds, because I'll just wait for my hands to dry now. Oh dear. I've got 12.5 hours till next level, so I got time. Have you slept yet? Has Jason slept yet? Who slept so far today? I slept. I slept last night. Okay. So yeah, you don't want it catching the threads. They'll make them messy. There we go. And through here. Oh dear. You have! Congratulations on the sleep! Hell yeah! I've also slept. I'm also in the group of people that have slept today. Hell yeah. There we go. It was like 9:30 for Jason. He's good. Oh yeah, true. Actually, yeah, for Jason maybe. But like, actually, if it's not too late, maybe you could sleep. I sleep every night. Good on you. Hell yeah. I'm glad that you managed to get that good sleep. Good. Good. I have not slept yet. Unpredictable. I'm so shocked. You? Not having slept? No. Must have you confused with someone else. That doesn't sound like unpredictable. I hope you've managed to get some good rest while you've been ill at least, though. Okay, I need, annoyingly, this bit. I can probably fix it later, it's fine. Yeah, where my thumb caught. So what I was cutting off is I have some really big calluses on my thumb, which is just because I do so much embroidery and handwork. It's what happens. I've always had thick hands as well, to be honest. So like, yeah, it doesn't make it any better. But what can happen is, because I can't feel them, if I run my hand with where the callus is across the fabric, especially across these like more delicate threads, it catches them. It's very annoying. And it means that I have to go back and fix the thread afterwards from where it's caught it, because this is only one line of thread, so if it catches it, it just makes the thread fluffy, which is fine, but I would rather not. I'm looking for like quite a neat finished product, so I don't want it to get too fluffy, so I'm having to be a little careful where I put my hands, and also to moisturize them, and also to cut them down a little bit if they need to be, which is not like I'll do while you can see it. Dear, dang, sounds unpredictable. Yeah, the unpredictable sleep pattern is pretty unpredictable. It sounds about right. It's currently 8 AM. I got 2 hours last night, 4 the night before, and none the night before that. I'm hoping to get some sleep later. I hope you get some sleep later as well. Brain works better when you get the good sleeps. For most people, not for everyone. I've met some people who are like, 2 hours sleep? Easy. That's all I need. Don't give me any more than that. I just want 2 hours, and it's like, ugh. What is going on? I mean, I guess if it works for you, hell yeah, but like, the idea of that, ugh. In New Zealand, tomorrow is hump day, plenty of time for sleep yet, hell yeah. Oh god, I forget how much in the future some of you guys are. God, some of you guys are so far in the future. What the heck? What the heck? How did you get so far in the future? I want to come to the future. Dear. Although to be fair, I don't want to go into the future just yet, because I am having quite a good time making this bird. And my feeling would be that if I went into the future now, that I might have accidentally finished it. I don't want to finish it yet. I'm having a good time. I want to finish this bird. It's going well. Most of life lives up to my name. That's how I got my name. Oh dear. Especially teaching me the school mathematics and race and ratios. I can live on 2 hours sleep if I get another 6 hours immediately. Yeah, fair. You know what? That sounds like a good way of doing it. Also, Chalky, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Dear. We have been making this teeny tiny birb. A teeny tiny birb. And I went to an agricultural Christmas market style thing yesterday, and it was very fun. That one was it's still going today, but it is a bit of a distance. Because a distance for us, which means it's a real distance for you. But it is good. It is good if you can plan for it. It's great. I don't necessarily recommend the summer one so much, even though the summer one is arguably bigger, because it's so hot and it's so densely packed. Unless you're very, very fine with crowds, it's probably a bit much. But because I'd say that's like, from the sounds of it, the summer one these days, as well as like worse than the worst MCM I've ever been to, and like I found that very overwhelming. So you know what? I think I'm okay. I'll just go to my winter ones. But then you get all the Christmas stuff, so it's like, honestly, it sounds like a win to me. Less people go, and you get all the Christmassy stuff. Pretty good. Oh dear. Slowly but surely. the wing is going in. Oh, we stand on the edge of the earth. It is exhilarating. Oh, I want to go to the edge of the earth. That does sound exhilarating. That sounds pretty good. Ah, dear. Oh, that reminds me. I wasn't going to go for a really long stream today anyway, just because I'm a little sleepy after the last couple days, just because we have been so busy. But I actually do technically have a time limit today anyway, because I have a meeting later. This year, like, I am unemployed, right? And also, I'm not really allowed to be employed. So, like, it's kind of weird just how many meetings I've had this year. Like, because I feel like I've had more meetings recently than I did at my last job, just from being an adult. Just adult meetings discussing, like, you know, bills and such, or like stuff going on in the local area. I guess maybe that comes with owning a house, as you kind of automatically take part more of the local stuff. But yeah, it's been very odd to me. I think also because we grew up very remotely, like we never really had that growing up because, you know, neighbors who, like, that's not true. We did have neighbors, but it was like very, very remote. So there was never any like, oh, you know, we're having issues with this at the local park, because there wasn't a local park. Oh dear. Yeah, we have a meeting that I have to go to later. Meeting you with people? Yeah. Like actually having, which is so weird. I have another one. I have a few meetings coming up, actually. I have a meeting, because I've been doing some stuff behind the scenes with a few charities. So basically, I can't fundraise for all the charities that I want to fundraise for. It's just not possible. There's too many charities that I love and I care about, and you do kind of have to make choices at some point and be like, who am I going to fundraise for? I'm going to fundraise for this one. But I've been talking to some charities behind the scenes where I've been helping them out a little bit, because I think Tiltify is a little bit intimidating for a lot of charities from what I'm getting from my conversations. It seems like a lot of charities are a little intimidated by Tiltify, and I think that it's such a shame, because a lot of these people are like very specific charities that target one very specific thing. And because of that, there will be no other charities on Tiltify that cover that specific thing, right? And so if they got on there, you know, if anyone wanted to fundraise for that particular condition or that particular research and stuff like that, they would be the only option, which means I really feel like they're missing out on like loads of streamers who might want to, you know, donate and raise money for them, just by not being on there. And I'm trying to get some good arguments together for why you should join Tiltify, because they're like, well, we have these other pages, like, but a lot of them are very regional, so like people all over the world can't donate to them, and it's like, which is fine if you're only doing, like, there are certain ones, like if you're just doing it within the UK, fine, these are not a problem. But if you were going on Twitch, for instance, that's a worldwide platform, and if you're only able to take donations from the UK, that's not great. So yeah, we've been having a lot of meetings about stuff like that behind the scenes, where I'm basically shilling for Tiltify, but at the same time, like, I can't fundraise for all these charities, and I want them to do well. So it's like, if you can get on Tiltify, I promise, like, nothing bad will happen. It'll be just good times. So I've had a few meetings like that. Last month I had the meetings with the Migraine Trust, because I was going to do the article for them, which actually Mama Jelly let me know had actually been published, because I hadn't kept up. Did it actually? Migraine Trust. I might have to get Mama Jelly to send me the link, because I'm not actually sure. For those who don't know, the Migraine Trust is one of the charities that has really helped me. They do managing your migraine meets. So basically, chronic migraine isn't curable. It's a condition that once you're diagnosed with it, you will live with it, probably for the rest of your life. And it's a very, very, very hard condition to live with, because it is very, very painful. So they do managing your migraine meets. They do lots of stuff to do talking to people with chronic migraine to help them basically get through their life in the happiest way possible. It's very hard conversations to have, because no one likes being told you're going to be stuck like this forever. And there are things that they can do, and they get you in contact with surgeons and stuff like that can help certain people. But for the most part, they just do a lot to basically help you as individuals. And I've been to their Managing the Migraine meets. It is a very emotional event because you're there with like chronic migraine is quite common, heads up. You don't meet a lot of people with it because we're stuck at home all the time, but it's actually quite common. We went to a small meeting in Cardiff before the pandemic started, and there were several hundred people there, all with chronic migraine, and several hundred people who had booked to go but couldn't go because they were having a migraine that day. That's the other problem with chronic migraine. You can't really decide, you don't get a choice when you have it. You either can go or you can't. So you had a lot of people going on the behalf of somebody who was suffering with a migraine that day. And they're really good events, and it's hard. It's a hard conversation to have with a lot of people, but they've been really, really good. They do help a lot of people kind of come to terms with it and get through that kind of stuff. And they also provide a lot of stuff for workplaces, schools, basically places that can educate. So if you get diagnosed, you can give the papers from the Migraine Trust to your workplace. So they do all that kind of stuff. And they were reaching out looking for people with different stories. And I talked a little bit more about socializing because I'm quite young to get chronic migraine. And yeah, I talked about how it affected my social life as a young adult, because it did a lot. I suddenly went from going out every couple days to being in the house 24/7. Like, it's a big change. But I don't know how I find it on the website. I might have to ask them how my mum found it. To be fair, probably not the best thing to do while live anyway. Ah, dear. He's a sheep and he doesn't talk much, but we get on very well. Chronic migraine sounds awful. So the Migraine Trust, if you go to one of the meetups, you'll actually find people that have other conditions too. It's not just migraine. You'll find people going with trigeminal neuralgia. You'll have people going with cluster headaches. You'll also find people going with like chronic sinusitis and stuff like that. So basically, it's not just migraine that they help. It's a lot of people with these incurable conditions, which are very high in the pain level. You're all looking at being in large amounts of pain for the rest of your life. And they talk to you about how you can get through it and what you can do and the options that are open to you, as well as they try to give you a bit of hope, because there are new treatments in development and they'll talk you through them. They'll talk you through when they might come across to the UK. If you live in America, you get a lot of the migraine treatments about 2 or 3 years before we get them. So over here, for instance, the Migraine Trust will talk about new medications being trialed in America with the idea that we might get those in a few years' time, because it's just because a lot of migraine treatments are very expensive, and because we have private healthcare, but it's not predominantly most people's healthcare. Most people's healthcare is public, right? It means that it can take a while sometimes for these treatments to come across to us because they're just a bit too expensive. Ding dong, ding dong. Ah, dear, doing some amazing work. Thank you. I mean, it feels like the least I can do, because I really do stand by that the Migraine Trust helped me a whole lot, and Shiny, in the way that we managed it. Oh my god, Di! Welcome on in! How was stream? What did you get up to? I hope you had a lovely one. We're embroidering a little blue tit at the moment. We're doing a little blue tit, and also sleepy vibes. How was your stream and what did you get up to? I'm a whole raider until myself. Hell yeah! How was stream? I hope that it was good. Welcome on in. Ah, dear, and painkillers don't tend to work, just sleep in a dark room. Yeah, and the thing is with chronic migraine, so what chronic migraine is, it's regular migraines, except that chronic migraine means you get it more than 16 days a month, which means more than half your life you're having a migraine. And that's what chronic migraine is. It doesn't mean that you just get them regularly, it means that you are living with them near constantly. And for most people with chronic migraines, if you're imagining having migraines near, at least 16 days a month, because migraines have like several phases, it means that you're almost always either having a migraine or in the hangover of a migraine, or in the start of the next migraine. So you're just constantly going like this. It just doesn't stop. And that's why it's hard, because it's just never ending, right? And that's why charities like the Migraine Trust are so good, because they basically, they know about it. They know what you're going through. They have a lot of people in it who completely understand. And they talk you through basically managing your migraines, ways that you can get through it, ways that you can still live like a happy, fulfilling life around your migraines. And it also gets you in contact with a lot of people that are suffering with the same condition. Because again, most of us are stuck in the house all the time, so it's not like we get to meet each other. Stream was lovely. I was doing linguistic anthropology. Oh my god. How do you find that sort of stuff easy to do while you're live on stream, out of curiosity? Because That sounds like one of those things where like I feel like chat would try to distract you, and you'd also like I don't know, like it's the multitasking of it, isn't it? Like talking and also learning. How do you find that out of curiosity? I guess there's no wrong answers, but like yeah. Like etymology or steroids. On steroids, not all steroids. Or you could have steroids. Etymology or steroids. I like that. I have had so many friends across my we haven't been able to track down the source. My sympathies go, well, a lot of the time there isn't one. Not everyone has, like you might have triggers, but not everyone has like a reason it just starts. For a lot of women, big life events like pregnancy, birth, menopause, unfortunately, and not necessarily for chronic migraines, but like I know that puberty can often trigger people's first migraines. So while they might not be chronic, they can still be getting migraines a couple times a month, which if you're in school is incredibly disruptive. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, Lesbabe! Wait, Lesbabe, what a good name. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. We're doing a little blue tip as a little gift for some family. We're doing a nice simple embroidery. Something easy. After the last few weeks of intensity, which I really enjoyed before anyone's like, it's hell. It wasn't hell. I had a really good time, but it was a lot of embroidery. It was an awful lot of embroidery. And so... Oh dear. Again, massive thank you to everyone for all the support with that. I really want to learn how to do this. It's so much easier than you think it is, I promise. It's just really time consuming. So like, if you can draw a picture of something, you can embroider it. It's the same as with any medium. So draw the picture you want to do. I would, if you're trying, like you can draw it straight onto fabric. I personally use one of these. They're like 15 quid on Amazon. It's like a little flat light box so that you can put like your fabric on one side, your drawing, do I have a drawing that I can use? God, I have a lot of paper actually. Yeah, like my drawing underneath it so I can trace it onto like that, right? Makes it a bit easier. And then you just fill it in with colors of thread. It's the same as any other medium. If you can draw it with pencils or if you can draw it with that, you can draw it with thread. It just looks really fancy. It just looks fancy. Ah, dear. And the linguistic stuff has sounded, I've studied for 25 years now, so it's an instinct. I see. Oh, that's really cool then. Hell yeah. Well, I mean, I should say, first of all, if you need to go take a break, go take a break. If anyone here is interested in maybe more linguistic style streams, go heck and check out Die, because it sounds pretty unique, actually. Especially from someone who's already very experienced. Life events can trigger many things. For me, it's celiac. Oh, I'm so sorry. Bread. No. Oh my god, it's the bread disease. Years ago, a lot of migraines in the last year of school, crying down for a few years. Only those last 2 years it kicked up again. I will say, first of all, do not condone giving medical advice. The only medical advice I will ever give is go to a doctor. But go to a doctor if you haven't already. Because if you suffer with intermittent migraines, there are actually lots of good preventative treatments so you can take like once or twice a month. The problem with people with chronic migraines is we have them so regularly, these treatments don't work very well for us because we can only, if you take them more than a couple times a week, they become really addictive. But for someone who maybe has migraines once or twice a month, you should be able to take them for every migraine, which means that you shouldn't ever have to actually suffer with a full migraine. And it can take a while to narrow it down to something like finding one that doesn't give you side effects and works well for you. But it just means, you know, instead of being like, I suffer with a couple migraines a month, maybe you wouldn't have to suffer with any. And obviously that's a conversation that you'd have to go through with your own doctor and talk to them about it and get it checked out and make sure that there isn't anything more serious, because obviously migraines can be triggered by more serious conditions as well. Diabetes is a really big one. If you're getting migraines, that can be an early symptom of you having diabetes. It is best to go to a doctor and get it checked out to make sure there's no underlying conditions going on there, which you would need to get sorted first. But yeah, whenever I hear someone who's having like 1 or 2 migraines a month, it's like, yo. I know it going to a doctor sucks and it's like not fun, but maybe there is a treatment out there that could mean that you don't have to have any migraines, and that would be pretty good. Ah, did you make that dress behind you? That's my carcass dress. So it's an upcycled project. It was a white dress with like lined, very pretty, big sleeves and stuff like that. But for Halloween, I wanted like a little spookier. So this is my carcass dress, and all of the beads on it are from donations for charity. Because every time someone donated $1 to breast cancer awareness, I added a pink bead to my carcass dress. So all of the beads, which are kind of on the other side to be honest, but they are there. All the beads are all donations, which is really nice. Happy, happy days. Interesting. My mum's been pushing me to see a doctor now. That's been happening more again. Like genuinely, it's really annoying going to see doctors. And don't get me wrong, the phase of trialing different drugs is not fun. Like, do be prepared, because unless you happen to find the one that's like perfect for you first, it can be a bit of a process and it can be quite demoralizing. However, if it means that you never have to have another migraine in your life, but again, I can't, you know, say that it definitely will be like that. You'd need to go see a doctor, especially just because if something has triggered them to start again, like something else physical, best to get that sorted out first. So yeah, I cannot give you proper medical advice because I am not your doctor, but your doctor could. That's why we don't give medical advice on this stream. We just say go to a doctor. Hey, have you considered going to a doctor? Oh dear. Yeah, because I remember having this conversation with a couple of other people who are like, yeah, I don't do anything about it anymore because I get migraines like once a year, maybe twice a year, and it's like, why though? If you could take something that would get rid of that migraine once a year, why even go for it once? Migraines are never fun. One migraine a year still sucks. I think a lot of people have a habit of like comparing themselves. Like I've had people come in and be like, oh, my migraines aren't as bad as you, so I won't sort them out. It's like, what do you mean? Go sort your migraine. Get out of my stream. Go to a doctor. Go sort that out. Don't let me hold you back. You don't need to have my migraines to go get it sorted out. If anything, you know, even if you're like, ah, yeah, I get them like once a month, go get that sorted out. You don't have to have that. You don't have to suffer with a migraine ever. Oh dear. I'll book you. I'll nag at you. I'll be like, how dare. Go get... And obviously it's not a fun thing. It's not a fun treatment, and I don't want it to come across like it's really, really easy. It's not. Trying to find a medication that works for you sucks. But if it means you never have them again, oh my god. Go get yourself there. Go get yourself there. I believe you got this. Oh dear. Looks cool, thank you. Oh dear, that's a great idea. And adds meaning to the dress. It does, yeah. Like all of the beads are like little, and they're all pink beads. Also, it looks very red on stream, but actually it's pink. It's just darker versions of pink because breast cancer awareness, the ribbon is pink. So yes, it's all pink. So not only is it like really nice breast cancer awareness. Oh my god, Scott! Scott! Thank you so much for the 20 months. That's very hecking kind of you. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Also love this Nuggie. This is my Udi, and he's got sharks. Thank you so much, Scott. And Declan, welcome on in. That's looking pretty thick, yeah. I'm very pleased with him. His name is Tito Lee. Like Tito first name, Lee surname. Tito Lee. And I love him so far. I would like to also bring you back to this is not my first attempt. We do still have Tito Lum, who didn't get finished because I was sewing the thread in the wrong direction, and it made him look like he had a bowl cut. So we have Tito Lee and Tito Lum, who is a little derpy but still a very good bean. Medical advice: seek medical treatment. Well, yeah, this is the other thing. If your migraines have come back and you don't know why, there is always the fear that like there's a reason for it. Because while a lot of people have no reason their migraines come back and it's like for nothing, there are people, unfortunately, that it is a sign of something more dangerous, which could be like a neurological, because it could be like a something to do with your brain, or it could be, like I said before, diabetes would be a big one, where it can be a sign of that. Or like a very early sign, which could end up saving you from ever having to go through diabetes. If you catch that early and then can put in the right, you know, steps in, maybe. I'm of the opinion that if you can make your life as easy as possible and go through as few treatments as possible, that sounds pretty good. So yeah, the only medical advice you'll get on this stream is go to a doctor, and good luck. You've got this. I believe in you. Oh dear. Take someone with you if you're nervous. Don't do it alone. Oh dear. Tito Lee and PG tits. Okay. I kind of like PG tits. I might have to take that one. PG tits is strong. That's a strong name there. Do people have PG tips abroad, or is that just like a UK brand? Because PG tips is a brand of tea over here. Not PG tits, PG tips. It's also not my favorite tea, to be honest. I actually rank PG tips pretty low in the teas that I like. I don't know. I like the adverts for PG tips, but that's about it. I don't really like the tea itself. I think it's got cute mascot. No, that's about it. Yum, yum, yum. Delicious. God, I've probably eaten so much thread. I'm sure I've eaten so much thread in my life. Maybe that's why I have migraines. It's not brain damage, actually. It's consumption of thread. Or maybe it was consumption of thread that led to brain damage. Big brain. I guess more accurately, small brain. Ah, dear. Yeah, I can't even remember how we got into this topic. I've never heard of PG tips in the US. Is there a particular type of tea they specialize in? So it's just a breakfast tea. So like we have like a lot of breakfast tea brands in the UK. PG tips is one of them. And then we also have like Typhoon, we have Yorkshire, we have the one that I like that I can't remember the name of. Oh no, I like PG tips. I don't like Tetley. I'm getting confused. Tetley's the one I don't like. PG tips is fine. We have PG tips downstairs. I don't like Tetley. I don't know why I got those confused. But yeah, we have like Tetley, Typhoon, PG tips, Yorkshire. They're all just English breakfast teas. So like if you were to go into a UK household like mine and be like, you know, come through the door, I'd be like, you want a cuppa? You want a cup of tea? And like you would be getting a breakfast tea of some point, unless otherwise specified. That's what you're getting. If you go in the house and it's like you want a cuppa, yeah, you're probably getting a cup of breakfast tea, which means you could get Tetley, Typhoon, PG tips, Yorkshire. For me, if we have guests over, I like to bring out the Yorkshire Gold, which is like the fancier version of Yorkshire tea, and it's nice and I like it a lot. But like if like my sister or my mum are around, it's like I'll probably give them the Yorkshire biscuit tea because that's my favorite, and I know that they don't have that at home all the time. So it really does depend a little bit on what your relationship with the person is, how well they know your tea tastes. But like, yeah, normally if you go into a house and they offer you tea, it will be English breakfast tea, nearly 100%. Like, I would be shocked if they came out with anything else. It would be a real surprise. that would be very unusual. Oh dear. Standard tea. I know Twinings. Twinings, okay. Any Brits here? Any fellow Brits? Because Twinings is one that I would never buy for English breakfast tea because it's posh. And it's like, but like when I'm abroad and I want English breakfast tea, it's the only one they have in stores. So I have had Twinings English breakfast tea, but I feel like Twinings is one you get for their infusions or you get for like something that isn't breakfast tea rather than breakfast tea. But obviously that's just this household. I would be interested in what other British people felt about Twinings. Because Twinings for me is like, yeah, not for English breakfast tea, for any other kind of fancy tea, but not for breakfast tea. Not because their breakfast tea is bad, it's just more expensive than like all of the other household brands. So it's like you would get it for the specialty rather than the standard, because for the standard you just get Tetley or PG tips or whatever your taste is, you know? Which depends what you like. The Yorkshire biscuit tea for the win. I love Yorkshire biscuit tea. The jam one I'm not keen on, but the biscuit tea is great. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Twinings is like for non-breakfast tea stuff. It's fancy. Yeah, I'm having Twinings. Oh, really? Oh, also, Mrs. Welcome in. Oh, you like the Twinings for breakfast? Fair enough. Like, I'm not going to blame you. I don't think it's a bad tea by any measure. I'm just a bit surprised. Also, good morning. It's Twinings or Lipton's. Yeah, Lipton's is Lipton's more specifically iced tea? They feel like over here Lipton's is like more iced tea-ish. Also, Schlees, welcome on in. We're having a tea discussion about like if someone was to go into your house and you offered them and like they were like, do you want a cuppa? What cuppa would you give them? Are you a fancy tea main? Do you do like Yorkshire tea if it's a guest? Are you maybe like for Tetley, Typhoon, PG Tips, any of the more standard household brands? What kind of, if someone come onto your house and you are going to offer them a cuppa, what cuppa would you offer them? I was raised on Twinings Earl Grey because that's the only one my mum used to like. I actually do like the Twinings Earl Grey. So I agree with your mum because I liked that one too, actually. Again, when I'm abroad, when I want like a tea, sometimes I do pick that one up if I don't know if I can get milk, because I like that one without milk. And there aren't very many teas that I like without milk, whereas the Twinings Earl Grey I think is good without milk. So I do occasionally pick that one up when I'm abroad. Oh dear. For me, it's an especially full winter drink. Started in fall, usually drink 3 big mugs of Twining breakfast tea with sugar. Heckin' lovely, heckin' lovely. I'll get what they're given and they'll like it. Cressa, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Birb Streams, where we are soon making the birb. I'm a very sleepy bean, but I'm a good sleepy bean. Oh dear, I don't know what it is, but if you get like rub bergamot over a brick and throw it at the head, it'd be like, that's good tea to start my morning. Or like a strong thing then. Okay. Assam English breakfast loose leaf. Oh, you do loose leaf. Ooh, oh my god, I have to come to your house. You do the loose leaf. You got the loose leaf stuff? Oh my god. Oh my god. And give me some of that loose leaf. Oh dear. You drink Darjeeling. Oreo, welcome on in. Darjeeling. Is that like your year-round go-to, or is that like a seasonal thing you drink more of? I'm genuinely just becoming very curious, because like, I guess you kind of, I guess, become friends with similar people. So like a lot of the people in my life drink very similar tea. And like some of these are quite different. So I'm like, I'm curious now. Most of these brands are not available in Australia. Tetley and Twinings are available, as what I would serve English breakfast or Australian afternoon tea. Hell yeah. Now, oh, good night. Take care of yourself, Unpredictable. Have a lovely sleep. If you haven't checked out Unpredictable, we need to do a custom shout out for Unpredictable, which I haven't done yet because Unpredictable is part of Booptober staff now. But I will get around to doing that at some point. But again, if you haven't met them so far, very, very talented bean. They do like a whole mixture of crafts. They're also someone who's helped out a lot with Booptober in the past, especially this past year. So yes, if you haven't checked them out before, please do. They're a wonderful bean. Tea bags don't compost well. Yeah, you're right. I will say brands are getting better at it, because that was one thing me and Shiny look at before we pick a tea. We see if it's compostable. And a lot of them have gotten a lot better at it in recent years, but I do agree that like, especially like for like over the last few years it's gotten better, but before that it was pretty atrocious. Whereas now there's a lot more options for compostable tea bags, thankfully. We're getting there, slowly. My other fave tea is like spices cinnamon tea. Oh, I would love that. I really love cinnamon. I'm a cinnamon fiend. I think it's great. It's like one of my favorite things. Dear. Probably stream again someday. Unpredictable's been in the middle of moving house, so understandably, I would say, has had to take a little bit of a break from streaming. But normally, very, very talented streamer. Whenever you do get to catch their streams, they're very, very good. You might not see them for a little bit while they move house, because, you know, I think that's acceptable, Unpredictable. I think the people will understand. Oh dear. As soon as the computer is set up and the internet's worked out. Exactly, yeah. Like, we'll see you again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I'm sure we'll see you again on your stream at some point. Oh dear. And I look forward to when we do see you again. There we go. Let's just get some slightly darker ones in underneath, because shadow. There we are. Because I'm unpredictable, exactly. You stream sometimes. Unpredictably. Isn't your raid call as well? Like, unpredictably I find myself here and stuff like that. All very unpredictable. It's difficult to tell. You know, never quite know. And then... go. Let's get a little bit more shadow around here. I mean, it's looking pretty cute. I think there needs to be a little bit more distinction in this grey bit, because it's fine. It's just a little bit lacking something, you know? I'm able to say exactly what it's lacking, but it's lacking a little something. Very happy with myself when I made that up. It gives me decent amusement. Hell yeah. No, it's great. I like it very much as well. I've been lucky enough to see it a couple times, and it always makes me smile. Although when I do see it, I also know that you've stayed up very late again. So other than that, it does make me smile, but it also makes me think, huh, why is Unpredictable awake? How did Unpredictable get here? Unpredictably, you're still awake. Although at this point, that maybe is becoming slightly more predictable that you're still awake. That might be slightly less unpredictable than it once was. Oh dear. Solitaire! Oh, welcome, thank you so much. It didn't pop up, I think, because of the boob in there, because Twitch is being funny about tits at the moment. But thank you so much. Boobtober has long finished time for tits. Also, hi, Solitaire, thank you so much for 5 months. It's very heckin' kind of you. It is tit time. His name is Tito Lee. Tito is the first name, Lee is the second name, so his name is Tito Lee. He's a very good bean. Yep, I like him very much. He's a little silly, and we're just still putting in a lot of color. Like, I've just been starting the wing today, which I think needs a little bit more light blue now that I'm looking at it, but we can go back in and add that. But I'm just getting some shadows in quickly while I have the dark blue on my thread, because it definitely needs some dark blue before we go into the wispy yellows, because they're gonna go over the top of some of this, and that means that this is gonna get kind of like shaded out. So I want to get it back in again. While I have the chance, let me get it back in. And in here. Yes. Oh dear. So I've been consistent for like a whole month now. Hell yeah! And good on you. Oh dear. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm very tired, to be honest, because we did a lot yesterday, but like it was a lot of good stuff. So I'm tired from having fun, which is really, really nice. Yeah, we went to the Royal Welsh, which is a massive Welsh agriculture fair. And it's so good. It does take several hours to walk from one side to the other because it is so big. But you get to see lots and lots of animals, and you get to try lots of local food, and like, it's great. It's basically just everyone like showing off all their local produce, which could be animals or it could be food, and you just go around eating everything, and it's great. And I ate so much food, and it was amazing. Oh dear. Yeah, I've had a good time. Only for a month, Sleeves, I promise. Yeah, hell hath frozen over. I mean, Sleeves is being dramatic, but also at the same time, Sleeves isn't wrong. I do want that one. Do I want to do that one first, or do I want to do that second? I think I want to do that second. We'll do this one first. Oh dear. Just noticed tits in my garden that I've not noticed for a while. Do they migrate? I'm not actually sure, to be honest, what they do. I could have a little Google. We could have a little Google. What do tits do in the winter? Do tits hibernate? I don't think so. Where do... I'll say blue tits go in the winter. Oh, okay. They spend most of their time in oaks, searching for insects among the leaves and dead branches. And then they don't really migrate. No, they don't migrate to a warmer climate. They just stay inside of that in the tree. They just hide. So no, they shouldn't migrate. You should be able to see them for a while. They'll just be, you know, hiding. Yeah. What those tits doing? What are the tits doing? Are there leeks and sheeps? Surprisingly, no. Although yes, I did get to see some sheeps. But no, it's more like the food. So like you're thinking more like burgers made out of like 100% Welsh beef, or like curries made out of like mutton and stuff like that. You're thinking like the dishes that the meats would be served in. Yeah. Also a lot of alcohol, an awful lot of alcohol. I didn't partake too much this time because Shiny was driving in solidarity, and you know, I'm not drinking if you're not. Wait, I do have a cool drink to show you though. It's not alcoholic. 2 seconds, I'm gonna go get it. Back in a sec, it's downstairs. also have received this. Look at that. I got delivered some happiness. This is from Starlight. I'm gonna be a little careful when opening it because of course my address is on the other side. Is it drugs? Yeah. From Starlight. Yeah, definitely. Oh dear. Oh. It's a lot. Oh. I have the leaflet saying what we're doing, why we're doing it. And I have a sneaking, there's a lot of, I don't know what you call this in here. Let me shoot that to one side because I can see a little something in here. Oh, is that a, oh yeah, that's the stream for Starlight. I think that's all good. I think we're good, right? Can I recycle this? I think so. All right, we have that. And then we have, ta-da! Stream for Starlight 2023. Oh my god. That's a heckin' nice one. I'm collecting these. This is my 4th year. I'm gonna have enough to wear for the full week at one point. And this is my 2023 top. Hell yeah. Streaming for Starlight 2023, so I'll wear this on Friday then. I always get it in a couple sizes too big as well because I like wearing it like pajamas. Because I mainly just wear pajamas on stream if we're being honest. Oh dear, hell yeah. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that very much. Thank you so much, Starlight. We're streaming for them on Friday, so this has come just in time. Hell yeah. There's a nice dress. Thank you, Oreo. It's actually an hoodie, so it's like very, very warm and very cozy. Ah dear. Ceremony and a dopamine delivery. It is. Ah dear. A little something. Can't put that on without a stream ban. Probably not. Also, have a look at this. This is fiery ginger beer, but non-alcoholic. Should be. So it should be fine. And this is from Heartsease Farm, which is 5 generations of family since 1903. Warm ginger meets with the zing of Sicilian lemons, made with 100% natural ingredients and Radnorshire spring water. It goes perfectly with spiced rum. So yeah, this one doesn't have alcohol in it. You can put it with alcohol if you want to, but I'm not going to because I'm live on stream. Are you gonna wear the same top? I got at least 3 tops I can grab, so don't worry, I can circulate. Beer for gingers? Yeah. Oh dear. So this is kind of the stuff that you'll get at the festival. It's just a lot of local food and drinks. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh no! I'm not gonna be able to get it again for like a whole year. Oh, that's really nice. It's like if you mixed a lilt with lots of ginger. It's really good. No, it tastes like slightly tropical, or like maybe like, no, you know what it kind of tastes like? It tastes a little bit like Vietnamese lemonade with like the mint and the lemon and ginger. It tastes like that. Like really strong ginger lemonade. That's so good. It does shoot up your nose though. Oh my god. It's so strong. Oh, that's so nice. Well, I'll keep the packaging so that I can look them up. Wow. Oh my god. So I can look them up afterwards. That's really nice. But yeah, no, that's kind of what you get at like at the Royal Welsh. You get like a lot of just food and drink. There's a lot of trying things because like most of the stalls will have like, if you're interested in something, they just get you like a little shot glass of it and you can try it. Or if it's food, you can try a taste before like buying it most of the time. So you just go around like nibbling and then you find one that you like and you buy it, which is why I was like, I want the potato samosas. Because one, I've never had a specifically potato samosa before. I normally like samosas. I normally love samosas. So I was like, you know, I probably can't go wrong, but like potato samosa, like this is a bit different. I'll give it a go. And it was, oh, so good. It was very filling though. They were really big as well. Oh my god. Somebody, good morning. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You also just got a package your full swing. Hell yeah. Maybe like my family tree joke. Oh, sorry. What did I miss? Oh, did you make a joke while I was gone and people didn't laugh? Everyone laugh. How dare you? I didn't see the joke, so I couldn't laugh at it, but everyone else. Oh dear, cracking open a cold one on stream. I am actually, because it was in the fridge. Oh dear, yeah, I was gonna have it yesterday, but I was just a bit full after everything else, so I couldn't manage it. So I decided to have it today instead, and no regrets. That's really nice. That's a really, really nice drink, honestly. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff like that where you can trace exactly where things are. I will say it's a little more expensive because of that. And you're talking small businesses, local produce stuff. It is more expensive, but we only do it once a year, so for us, we save up and we go so that we can eat as much as we like that day, and it's really good. We have a really good time. I recommend it to anyone. I don't necessarily recommend the summer one so much because so much of it's inside, and it is it's warm in the winter. It would be pretty intensely hot in the summer. The other thing is the summer one is even bigger. So although this one is this you might sound better to go to the bigger one, but this one already takes 2 hours to walk from one side to the other. So the idea of it being like twice the size, you would have to go multiple days to see everything. And it's kind of far for us, so being able to see everything in one day is a bit better. Yeah, because we're not going to go back the next day to see it again. Yep. I just woke up, so gonna get off in a bit, but I wanted to get breakfast real quick. Oh no, have a good burp, and thank you so much for popping by. You're fine, don't worry about it. Ah, dear. A tit? One tit? His name is Tito Lee. Do you like him? He's having his wing done right now. Come on, camera. There you go. Tito Lee. He has his little wing that he needs to get stitched. He's very good bean. He's being very good about it. He's being very chill. He's not moving or anything, which is great, because it means it's nice and easy for me to sew. He's beautiful. Thank you. Good meownings. Good meownings. You'd like to go one day for sure. You'd love it, Shifty. The other thing is, if because you're learning Welsh as well, right? If you're looking to practice your Welsh, because Royal Welsh is, again, it is very agriculture based. You're looking at a lot of people from North Wales. A lot of people only are speaking Welsh there, which means like you can go around the whole day and only speak Welsh if you wanted to. So it's like a practice thing. It's great. And everyone's really nice. They'll like, correct you if you say something wrong and stuff like that. No one's like gonna laugh and point at you. Everyone's very nice. So yeah, it's good. If you were looking to get some like on the go practice, it's a really good option because everyone's very encouraging. Yep. I mean, I think most people are encouraging if you tell them you're trying to learn their language, to be honest. Just generally, I think most people are not going to be like, oh, you're trying to learn my language, how dare. But yeah, it's just, not everywhere in Wales there's not always the best opportunities to practice. Whereas here there are a lot of opportunities, which is nice. A bit intimidating, but nice. And this year I didn't have the issue of somebody speaking into Welsh and me not being able to reply. So that was good. that was, you know what? We take the improvement. Because last year some lady very kindly complimented me on my scarf and I said yes and left because I didn't know I didn't know how to respond. But this year I did. Everything was fine. Dear. Apart from Denmark, we're horrible there. Really? Oh, that's really sad. Like, I'll be honest, I think, you know how like much emphasis a lot of countries put on people still learning their language? If you like put people down for trying, you're not going to keep that language. Like, people are going to stop trying. Oh dear, Georgia, oh my god, welcome on in. How was stream? What did you get? Oh, thank you, Shifty, very heckin' on it. How was stream? What did you get on to? Mr. Fribbles, time for tea? We're actually drinking fiery ginger beer. I can't show it very easily anymore because I haven't drunk very much of it. So you get to just see the top. Oh wait, I can show it in the other camera. There you go. Fiery ginger beer from a Welsh farm. Very nice. How's it going? And Black Phoenix, ciao. Welcome on in. Dear. You're from Denmark too? Hell yeah. How many languages do you even know? I know some Spanish, some Welsh, but not a ridiculous amount. And I find it much easier to read than I do to speak. We will die for tea. Excuse me. It's not alcohol. It's not alcoholic. It's like a really strong gingery lemonade. It's really tasty. It's really tasty. And we're doing some birdie embroidery, yeah, for Christmas. As a little gift. They were like, I want an embroidery and I like these things. And I was like, cool. So I went through the birds that they liked and I was like, I kind of want to do the blue tit because the blue tits are beautiful. Very, very cute birds. So I figured we'd do that one. And we're doing it in thread painting, which if my camera wants to, come on camera. No, I think that's the best we're gonna get. But basically it's the process of like painting with thread. So as with any other medium, you draw a base and then you just fill it in with the colors that you want in the places you want it, and it builds up into this really beautiful texture. It's very fun. It's much easier than I think. Well, it's not easy, and no art is easy, but it's not as intimidating, I think, as you might think, because if you can draw a piece, you can thread paint it. It's the drawing bit that takes a bit of practice. But yes, anyone who does art, it's just a different medium. It's just a different medium. It has its own eccentricities, but you can get used to it in the same way that you can get used to doing paint or digital or any other thing. You can. Oh dear. Epic ginger beer, yeah! Oh dear, ginger beer and bird, yeah! We don't understand people who speak just a tiny bit with a wrong pronunciation, therefore, because of high English, we just switched to English instantly because we hear people struggle with Danish. Oh no! And I'm also part of the problem. No, I'm sorry! What's the ridiculous amount of Welsh in Wales? Not a lot. You'll see like a lot of signposts will be in English and Welsh, but if you go more west or more north, you'll find a lot more Welsh speaking. In the south, where the bigger cities are, not so much. Stream was unhinged, we enjoyed it. I was like, give me the toasty devise recipes wearing Shrek ears. Oh my god, that sounds heckin' lovely. If you do need to go take a break post-stream, though, Georgia, if you need to go look after yourself or do any cleaning up, you're welcome to. Obviously, you're more than welcome to stay as well, but whatever you would prefer, it's all good. Oh dear. There we go. Hey, sorry, we're very tame here. We read Bible verses. We do! We're very tame, very tame. Yep. Going to bed? No, you're fine. Get some good rest. Thank you for popping by. English people using understandable normal words. Danish people using big advanced words to show. To be fair, this is kind of what we mean though. When we say things like, if you come in and say that your second language is English, most of the time your English is better than mine. And it's like, oh. You'd think it'd kick me into gear to get better at English, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh dear. All right, let's get rid of some of that. I think we've used all I want of that. And then I would like to go to... Enjoy. I will. Thank you again so much for the raid. For anyone who's coming with Georgia, by the way. Hello, hi. My name is Jelly. I'm a cosplayer based in the UK. My main interest is costumes, but recently we've been having a bit of an embroidery fix. So we have been doing some we did an art challenge where we did every day of embroidery. We just finished making an animation entirely out of embroidery, which is pinned on my Twitter if you want to see it. And now we're just making some Christmas gifts. Which happened to be embroidery, probably because that's what my family's seen me making, and they're like, yeah, I want one. So we're doing that right now. It's a lot of embroidery, but it's all fun, honestly. I'm having a good time with all of it. 3 Danes in one stream? Oh god, so we're being overrun by Danes, which honestly it could be worse. I'm okay with that. You must also name like character who gives the best of the me. Oh dear, another Dane, another one. Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate. I'll just trim this off. I'm gonna lick my thread and then I'm gonna hydrate. There you go. Licky thready first. I'm actually gonna hydrate with tea as well because I do still have some tea. Just so your Cornflake Girl cover is the Cornflake Girl. Wait. I want to see Cornflake Girl. I wish to see. Let me have a look. Let me stalk respectfully. Let me respectfully stalk. 2 seconds. Was it an Instagram you said? Ooh! Oh, I probably should have listened to it live just in case, but ooh, all the hecking music. Oh, heckin' lovely. I'll follow you for now so that I can go back and listen to that later. Hell yeah. I knew you'd know it, yeah? It's cold in my pod, Denmark, I hate it. Yes, mine is 6 here. You need an hoodie. Nice and warm. Big poofy hoodie. Very good. Yep. Their video tab on Twitch. I already follow them on Twitch. Unfortunately, I already follow them on Twitch. That wasn't the problem. wrong use of the word. Please ignore me. I'm wearing poofy hoodie. Normal fit though. Oh, not big fit. I do have an hoodie type. What? I mean, if you ever need an excuse to put one on, I feel like now is the perfect time for an hoodie. Because it is chilly. It is chilly at the moment. You need your hoodie. So you can't follow them? I can't. I'm already following them. Damn it. Shoot. I've hacked myself. Oh, dear. Oh, thank you, Weevil. That's very kind of you. Yeah, we're all just stalking them. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Don't tell them that we're stalking them, though. That's a secret. That's a secret. They don't need to know that. Oh, dear. You're the first TPH person based in Twitch creator I've met. Same with you. Oh, wait. Oh! It's on Twitch. Oh! Hell yeah! Look at these beans. Oh, I'm not important, but thanks. Tell them I'd like it. Hell yeah. Donna, there you are important. Don't downplay yourself. Oh dear. Hell yeah. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. There we go. Also, I forgot how long this takes. You'd think I'd remember because I've been doing a lot of this recently. I kind of forgot how long embroidery takes. Kind of embroidery slow, huh? Oh dear. I'm just some guy, you know? I'm just some guy. I'm also just some guy. I'm just some guy who makes embroideries and eats too much food. Too much food. Yesterday I could bear, I ate so much food. In fact, over 2 days I've eaten so much food. Because my parents also took me out for a carvery, which was really, really nice of them. And I had a really nice time and it was delicious. Oh my god.
Heading to bed. Have a good stream.
Oh my god, yeah, you'd be late for you. Bless you. Thank you so much for popping by. And thank you so much for hacking the sub. Very kind of you. Radu, another sweet bean. Just a guy. A very hacking sweet bean who's joined us for Boobtober, but also just has the most infectious energy on their streams. If you need to be woken up, because like I watched Radu at like 7 a.m. my time. So like first thing in the morning is when is like the only times where I can catch Radu's stream. If you need to be woken up, Radu stream will take you out of bed, shake you, pour coffee down your throat, and like knock you out the door. It's very fun. But yeah, if you haven't met them before, very hecking sweet bean. Kind of too warm now that we've been talking about Udi. It's because I stood up, which is my own fault. I did do this to myself. Oh dear. I want IRL art friends. I'm very fortunate. I do have IRL art friends, but none of them do the same arts that I do. We all do completely different arts. So we could all talk about art together though, which is nice, but we all do very different things. That's nice. You get to see everyone else's hobby and be like, maybe I'll steal that hobby. Maybe I'll steal that. Maybe that's my hobby now. Oh dear. You're on TV, you're famous, Mom. Not calling you Mom, I'm telling your mum for you. Ah! Mom, I'm famous, I'm on television. Dear. My mum might be here. I haven't checked who's, I mean, to be fair, I only ever check to see who's in stream if I'm looking for my mum. So I haven't checked, funnily enough. She could be here. I don't know. Anime! Good morning. Oh, bless you, Anime. Thank you for popping by. I'll do you the heart, even though you can't hear me. Heck yeah. Anime boy, you're back. Welcome back, Zombirdie. Also, Weevil, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. I hope Resident would be a change. You live the hermit life? Fair. I am big extrovert, so I need people to talk to all the time. I am very, 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 very extroverted, and if I can't talk to people, I become the big sad. And so I need to talk to people a lot. But ideally I need like quite a few friends, because otherwise I'm a lot for just one person to handle. I'm very chatty and most of my friends are introverts. So if I have multiple friends, it means that I can talk to them all a little bit, and that way we all are okay. In that none of them get worn out too much by me, but also I get to talk to everyone as much as I like. I still use it all. Oh my god. Please be careful. Please be careful. Your power is too strong. You must be aware. You have that power. Be careful. Oh dear. Your mum is a streamer? No, but my mum made a Twitch account specifically so that she could watch my streams and sometimes Sunkoi's. Yeah. But she made it for me mainly. Oh dear. So yeah, she's not a streamer, but she does have a Twitch account. Dear. I'm gonna go some cheese sandwiches. Oh, delicious. That sounds pretty good. Introverted friends with it. You collect introverts. It does feel like it. I think I only have like one extroverted friend, I think. Or maybe two. Most of my friends are introverts. Medically unfortunate hermit. I'm good alone, but I do get lonely. That's fair. I think that's why platforms like this is like we're circling all the way back to the beginning of the stream now, but that's why I was interviewed about social, because I'm a very social person, and you know, when you get a condition that means that you have to stay in the house all the time, how do you socialize? And Twitch has been a really good option for me. I know it's a really good option for a lot of people. I need my reference. That's what I was going to get back up again. My one reference. I kind of need more than this because this doesn't show everything that I kind of want to see. But I guess it's fine. I guess this is what I have and I will deal with it. I would like... We do have a couple of yellows, don't we? Yeah. So we have... Oh, and a really dark one. Is this one? Yes. Put that in there. I don't know how I feel about this one. I think it's like, yeah, I think I do kind of need all of them, huh? Okay, I'll bring all of those out, and then maybe the white one as well. Yes, so, because we did some color sorting last time, so I kind of knew what I needed, but yes. I do need quite a few yellows to do it, because it's a big space to cover otherwise. I would love the shark embroidery on the chat side. Thank you! Yes, so the stuff on the side, we did it. I don't know if you've heard of an art challenge called Chromacore. Chromacorps? Chromacore, I think is how it's meant to be pronounced. It's run by a artist, but also YouTuber called Cynics, who basically puts together like a daily art challenge, right? And the prompts are made by either themselves or other professional artists in the industry. And the idea is that by the end of Chromacore, if you finish all of the prompts, you have a portfolio to help you apply for jobs and stuff like that. So not only do you have a fun time and you meet like a lot of other artists, because it's like very much a community of people that do Chromacore. It's like not all individuals, like everyone talks to each other a lot. Like you do just end up chatting with everyone taking part. So it's a big community thing. But yeah, it's not just that you end up with a portfolio, you might end up with some new friends and stuff like that. So it's all over just a very, very wholesome event. It's really, really nice. You don't have to do the daily as well. Like, you know, maybe you're working a couple days a week and so like that's not suitable for you personally. And also you can enter in whatever medium you want. So I chose, because personally I want to improve my embroidery. I want to become a more consistent and better embroidery artist. Instead of doing any other medium, I decided to do all 30 days in embroidery. And yeah, so some of the ones that are circulating there, some of them are not. Some of them are stuff we've done for Boobtober and stuff. But the sharks I know are one of the pieces I did in Chromacore. And yeah, I'm very pleased with them. I'm very pleased. Oh dear. Yeah, I think the prompt for the sharks was Time Shark was the prompt, and to make it like a movie poster. And what I did was I decided to interpret that as doing some endangered sharks. So all four of those, well, no, technically all four of the sharks in that are critically endangered. So they're not just endangered, it's bad, it's really bad. So I picked 4 critically endangered sharks with the twist that it was a documentary movie about sharks that were soon to go extinct. Yeah. And so those are the sharks we did. And I'm very pleased with it. Again, it's one of those ones where some of the prompts are really, really specific and some of them are really vague. And so you can interpret some of them, whereas others you kind of need to stick kind of within what they ask for. And that's because you're getting it from all these different artists in the industry, and the kind of prompts they would receive are very, very different. Also, Panda, thank you for the follow. That's very kind of you. Can I please be finished with this art assignment? Tell it to finish faster. Get finished faster. Be done. Be done with you. Ah, they're so cool. They're amazing. Thank you. Pongo, thank you for your heckin' dance. What? Whose dance is that actually? That's not a global one, is it? No, I was gonna say, that's a special dance. Tricks are for kids. Good name. Strong streamer name there. Oh there, but yes, we're gonna get the belly in. I shouldn't really start with this light color in the middle, but because I already had it on the needle, I've just kind of gone for it. With the thought process that if it's not quite right, I can go over the top of it later. I have got some vague lines for the directions of the thread, because that was the bit that threw me off the first time. So I do have a very vague guide that I've made myself on like where the stitches are going. It's not perfect, but we're managing. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. We're a little bit cursed sometimes, but we do like a lot of fun projects. I'm a very selfish streamer. The way that we do crafts is I do what I want when I want to, which means that the crafts can vary pretty wildly from one thing to another. Most of the time there's stuff that I could use for cosplay, because cosplay is my main hobby. But yeah, I am a bit of a selfish streamer, because I'm like, what do I want to do today? I want to do this. Well, then we're doing this. That's what we're doing. That's what I want to do. Yep. But it works well, because it always means that whatever we're doing, I really enjoy it. In fact, if anything, this is probably the furthest away from that, and that's only because I'm making gifts, which I would say that I do like making gifts for other people, so it's good, but like, this is probably the furthest away from what we normally do, because technically it's not something that I've just gone out of my way to do. It's something that's been asked of me, so it's a little different. Scuba, good morning, I hope you're doing well. Hopefully that helps in your year, fingers crossed. Wait, house moving castle? Oh my god, that's too cute. What the hell? Oh my god, I love that. It's fine, you do whatever you like. I think that's the thing with art. You'll always enjoy it the most when you're doing what you want to do. Luckily, there's a lot of different arts I enjoy, so have fun. I feel like streamers should always do what they want first and foremost. I think there's always a pressure in streaming, to be honest, with you know, doing a mixture of what people watching you will like and what people that you like, stuff that you want to do. But because streaming is I think it's different. I think there's a different mindset if streaming is your job versus if streaming is your hobby. And I don't think there's a wrong way of doing it. I think both are good. I completely understand when streaming's your job that you do have to take into like consideration more of what will do well for you as an employed person and being able to earn money. Whereas because streaming is not my job, streaming is my hobby, I don't have to deal with that so much, and so I choose not to at all. I play what I want when I want. I do what I want when I want. Dear. The only things we have scheduled are charity normally, but that's also what I want, so fine. Oh dear. My favourites, yeah, all the crafts. Ah dear. Sometimes it means that, you know, Sonne comes in for one day, says, hey, do you want to do Chromacore? And I say yes, and then we do a complete diversion of what I was going to do for a whole month. Sometimes it means that happens, but most of the time it means I have fun regardless. Yeah. Ah dear. It depends on why the viewer comes to watch a streamer. I myself come for the person socializing, having something in the background. Others may come for the game. And yeah, I'm the same. Like, there are people that I watch who, like, you know, they play Final Fantasy IX, right? And I watch them when they play Final Fantasy IX because Final Fantasy IX is my chill game and I like watching people play it. But I might not watch them play as many other things because, you know, I don't think there's a right or wrong way of watching a Twitch streamer, and I will always support people when they play that game. But yeah, I guess with craft is because it's very much like a mixture of chatting and crafting. You kind of have to somewhat not hate the person you're watching, because otherwise it will probably not be a very relaxing watch because there's so much talking. Luckily, in the makers and crafting category, there are a massive range of streamers with a lot of different vibes, which means there will be someone that you like, I'm sure. Like, not everyone's going to be for everyone. Like, I know that I'm not for everyone, but there will probably be someone. A friend of mine struggles with what they do. They put their self-worth on people want to watch, but they're getting better at being more relaxed. I think as well, and I obviously everyone's different, but like you can kind of tell when someone's enjoying something versus feeling like they have to do it because it's the popular game. Also, I don't really understand the popular game kind of vibes in like popular category, because if you're doing a game that has like 1,000 people streaming it and you're like maybe like at my size, you'll be right at the bottom. And so people aren't going to find you there. There'll be no discoverability because it's such a popular game. Whereas if you play a game that you really like and that only maybe 3 or 4 people are playing, if someone's looking for that game, they'll find you really easily. I don't know. I think there's a balancing act there, but most importantly to do what you enjoy, unless it's your job, in which case very fair. I don't think the same, like if you're again having to do this is your job and you're like working, it's very different, because you need to make enough money to get by. Completely get that. I love making gifts with people, but I do feel childish sometimes. Same. It took me a minute to like get around the, because I'm the same. I grew up making things for people as a kid. And so like when I'm an adult, the idea of making something for someone, I feel very childlike doing that. But I have also received some homemade gifts, and I think being on the receiving end of a homemade gift made me feel a lot more confident about giving homemade gifts, because it was really nice. It was really nice receiving a homemade gift from someone, and it really made me smile, so yeah. Oh, that person has amazing emotes, Pongo. I wouldn't want my dad to watch me or watch my dad's streams. So me and my family are very similar. We talk about a lot of like lewd and like out there subjects. My parents do not care. They do not care. It's never bothered them. I'm very fortunate. I have a very open-minded family. And I've said this many times, but my family are honestly worse than I am when it comes to like weird conversation topics. Like I get it from somewhere, it's my family. Oh dear. The hashtag blame Sonny, always, never forget, hashtag blame Sonny. I love giving trinkets and small things to friends and family. It's an important way of showing love. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm not like, to be honest, with most of my family, I'm not really a very like clingy, cuddly, anything like that kind of person. So like, I'm not physically very affectionate with people, and I think because my family is so close, it can sometimes seem like I'm just not participating as much. Not maybe from like my family's perspective, because my family's pretty good, but like from an outsider's perspective, right? And that used to make me quite self-conscious, but like, yeah, no, for me, if I make you something, that would be like my love language. It's like, I give you something that I've made and spent time on and thought about that you might enjoy. Yeah. That's what I do too. And so far, I've only had positive reactions, so I hope they're all real. Oh dear. Birb! This is my birb. He's a very good bean, I love him very much. His name is Tito Lee. Oh dear, he's a good bean. He's a good bean, Birb. I remember one Christmas I did cards with my family, and ever since I haven't been able to fully make something as complete as that! I know that is a lot, to be fair. It's a lot of cards to make. It's easy to forget how much time and effort goes into making something too. Yeah, like a lot of my family are creative, not in the same fields. We all do very different things, but a lot of them are creative, so I think there is like that extra level of appreciation when you make something by hand for them, because they might not know the ins and outs of it because it's not a craft they do, but they generally can get the vibe that it's something that's taken a lot of time and effort. Yeah. And same with my friends as well. Like, not all of them do the same crafts as me, a lot of them don't, but I think most of them kind of get the idea because a lot of them are artistically inclined themselves about how long a lot of these things take. Oh dear. I wish I could make that many guests, but I'm an exhausted peep. Yeah, so this year, I will say people have been really good about asking me in advance if there's something they want as well. So like for Christmas, I'm making 2 embroidered pieces, but then I do also have another embroidered piece to make for May next year. But like, you see what I mean? Like, I've been given like plenty of time. So while there are like pieces I'll be making over time for like friends and stuff, I have plenty of time. Again, I think it is people respect how long it takes. So they're like, yeah, this is something that I'd like to give someone from us. Would you mind helping me and make this bit? And I'm like, yeah, just make sure that you're not giving me like 2 days. It'll take a little while. Also, now that I look back at those cards, are easy to do, but I'm now more focused on going all out for a drawing for each person. Well, yeah, because I'm sure like you've improved as an artist since then, just because, you know, you practice a lot and the passage of time would indicate that you'd probably improve. And the more you improve, the more you can add. The more skills you add to your arsenal, suddenly the more things you can do. Oh dear. It's very much like that for cosplay as well. Like, cosplay is one of those ones where your arsenal of skills just increases over time, and so when it comes to planning a cosplay, you suddenly want to include loads and loads and loads of things. Oh dear. I had an idea for a gift for a blanket teddy bear thing, and other from like, oh my god, think best mum or something. That would be hecking lovely. Oh dear. Hell yeah. Oh, if you have the time for that, I think that would be a lovely gift. Should I make a family picture rather than an individual? I mean, if that would be easier for you and quicker, but still at a level where you'd be happy with it, that might be a really good option. I'm making this is an individual for one person, but the next embroid I'll be doing is for two. And yeah, because it makes it a little easier than having to make everyone an individual one. Oh dear. Also, thank you for the like, Pongo. Take care of yourself. Oh dear. I don't know if it's cheesy. No, it's lovely. It's lovely. A little bit of cheese, like it's actually nice. It's actually nice because cheesiness is really just people being open with their emotions, and then we've called it cheesiness. But it's like, no, it's nice. It's nice. Oh dear. Nothing wrong with that. You should absolutely do it. Yeah, those details and lovely things are highly appreciated. Yeah, like okay. I received a gift. Now, I don't want to hear anyone poo-pooing on this. This was a gift from a child, and we've kept every single gift they've given us. Every single one. Because they're really getting into crafts. And so we saw them yesterday, and they gave me and Shiny matching bands with our favorite colors on it. They didn't have gold, so I've got purple, which is fair. A strong second. And they put little tones of purple on some of it, so it's like you can wear it either way around. And like, is it perfect the whole way around? No. There's times where they've gone over bits twice because they're getting used to it. But I love it, and now I have it hanging on my microphone stand, so that whenever I'm adjusting my mic in the morning, I see it, and it makes me happy. And it's a little thing, but I love it. And it really makes me smile. They've also made us a little mushroom for our car, and I love it. And that's just staying in our car now. We still need to name him, but I love him. Oh dear. My dear sister's having a baby, and also his mum got upset last night, and I wanted to do something to cheer her up a bit. That sounds like a lovely plan. Really, really nice. And when you do little touches like that, it's really obvious how much you've thought about it, and like, yeah, that thought goes a long way. Having people think about you means so much. So yeah, I'd say heck and go for it. You like blue cheese? I do too, but not on pizza. I like blue cheese, but I don't like it on pizza. And yeah, no. I'm normally pretty open with pizza toppings, but not in this case. No, blue cheese on pizza, I don't know why people do that. It's really smelly when it cooks as well. And like, I like blue cheese, but the smell is not good. It's not good blue cheese when you cook it. It's very odd and an off-putting smell. Oh dear. There we go. This is looking very cute. I'm looking for... I know this is my own piece, but I am very pleased with this. I really wish my finger would stop catching. I don't know if I can get that bit off though. Not really. No. This is the problem with doing too many crafts, is you get like... Sorry, I'm gonna actually... Let me cut this off when you can't see it. Also, Mighty, thank you so much for the follow. That's very heckin' kind of you. Sorry, you've caught me as I'm like cutting off part of my callus, which is kind of grim. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is the problem with doing too many crafts, is your fingers get thick, and then the thickness will like catch on things. Yeah, so like as you're trying to craft, and it's difficult to keep track of it because you can't feel it. So you don't even know if it's caught on anything because, there you go. Yeah, because you can't feel it. Very annoying. I do have good stuff. I have the good stuff, which I didn't use earlier, but I could use this time. Which is really good for cracking hands, but it doesn't get rid of the calluses. It just, you know, makes them smoother. Let's get on that one. I don't want to get this on too many of my fingers because this was really strong. There. I have some art. Oh, you've done art recently? Oh, yeah. Is it for sharing? Is it for secrets? There we go. Yes. wait. Oh, you posted some. All right, 2 seconds. Let me just... Sorry, give me a sec. I'm just going to awkwardly massage my thumb before I put it on my mouse to make sure that I don't spread this stuff everywhere. It's very, very strong. It is very good. Like, you're getting cracked hands if you're doing like crafts. And yeah, this is great. This is really, really great. But it's really, really, it takes a minute to go in. Like, it's very strong. It saved my hands many a time, to be honest. Okay, I think that should be good enough. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I also see that someone has posted a pet, which I will come to in just a sec. Oh my god! Wait, let me get it on screen so everyone else can see it before I start reacting too hard, because I don't want anyone else to be able to see it. There you go. Oh my god, Sleepy as well. having done more on their piece. Wait, real quick. Amazing, Sleepy. I know that you're not here, but if you ever see this, fantastic. Oh my god, you built that up so quickly. But some arts I've done the last few days. Not a lot, I say not a lot because you're taking it easy, but this is still quite a lot. This is still quite a lot. Look at all this. Look at all this. Oh my god, wait. Wait. I need to put some hype. I want to put the stars in my eyes one. Where's the stars in my eyes? There's the stars in my eyes. Oh wait, wrong one. That's great too, but I wanted it on this one. I wanted the hype on this one and the hype on the stars and there you go. Get on the right one. Sorry. Crochet, I'm watching. Good luck with your crochet, Mighty. I hope that it goes well. This is, yeah, heckin' awesome. Really, really cool. Very detailed, to be honest. A lot going on there. Haven't done a lot, my ass. The paper I did on fire the last one did yesterday. Hell yeah. Amazing. Also, real quick, animal break. Do you want a slight animal break? Because I did see that somebody had posted this. Did you see this? Did you see this bean? He's really cute. Oh my god, the floof. Look at the majestic, godlike. Oh my god. He's so fluffy. He looks like pot plant in this. So cute. Oh no. Oh my god, this is censorship. Thank you. Oh my god. So cute. So cute. This one. There, look how majestic. Wait, I also put it, but I also want to have like a stars. Just sparkly angel. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. She was showing a boot. The pictures. They're so cute. Thank you. Very hecking sweet. Oh, my fingers are all slippery now. Oh dear. Heck yeah. We always love seeing Savannah. Not even her. Oh my god. Oh, wait, are they different cats then? Anakin and Peach. Oh, okay. Anakin and Peach. Oh my god. That's so cute. Oh, are they the same? Are they the same? It's not species. What's it called? The same breed? I can't remember what the word for it is, but the type of cat. Are they the same? Because they're floof. I guess actually one of them does look like they have much longer floof than the other. It's maybe just the color of the floof that's throwing me off. The ones in red are Anakin. God, such a good bean. Oh dear. Very floofy though. Do they molt a lot or are they pretty good? Because I'm getting this sneaking suspicion they might be little molters. Oh, multi beans. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Breed. It is breed. And she's 100% Maine Coon. Anakin's half Maine Coon. Okay, so that's why they're so fluffy and also why they're quite big looking. That explains it. And yes, you may I draw? Oh my god! If you do draw them, can I see as well? I know that I have no stakes in this. It's not my cat. But can I see too? I also want to see it. Oh my god. Cat art. Big floofy cat art. Please. Yes. Yay! Thank you. Oh dear. I have no stake in it. They're not my cats, but still, I want to see the floofy cat art. Oh my god. You see animals like that, you just can't stop smiling. My poor cheeks. Oh my god. I'll be honest, I really like the first picture with the little foot. Just a little foot, like. It's so cute. Oh. Hell yeah. Oh, man. Animals are great. I got to see quite a few animals, but working animals, I guess more sheepdogs and stuff like that yesterday, which was still very cool. Obviously, it's difficult with an agricultural festival to know if they're at work, so you don't really want to bother them, but you did see quite a few. They were very cute. Also saw a lot of sheep. The sheep was so small. I always forget like how many, like most sheep are quite little. Because for some reason in my head, sheep are huge, and I don't know where this has come from, that sheep are like the size of cows, because they are not. But yeah, there was a lot of sheep yesterday, and every time I see sheep, I'm like, damn, they're so small. They're so much smaller than I remember them being. Those small, tiny, tiny beans. I love them. And no, they are not. Well, they're not the size of cattle, or they're not small. Sheep in Wales, you see, everyone says this, but I swear, outside of these like agricultural, I don't know where they're hiding them, but I don't see that many sheep. I grew up around more sheep, and that was in England. I think maybe it's just South Wales, or like where because I lived in South Wales for quite a while. Well, technically kind of not anymore, but like, yeah, I lived there for a long time, and there's not really so many sheep in South Wales. More cities. Oh dear. No, not that big, yeah. Not so big as a cow, but for some reason in my head, I think it's because the first time I saw sheep, I was small. And so, like, there's that memory thing of being like, I saw sheep when I myself was little, and I just kind of made that assumption that sheep are just massive, which is not true. The other thing is, like, you normally see sheep from a bit of a distance because they're in fields, so it can be a little difficult to gauge their size. But yeah, no. For the longest time, I always, like, even though logically I'm like, yeah, no, they're small. I know that they're small. In my head, I'm always like, they're massive. I want to pet sheep, but you can't toilet train them. No, but you can have sheep. So, a weird jello family thing that you didn't need to know. Actually, some of my family keep sheep. And they've kept fields of sheep, like, but they've also kept sheep like in the house, not in the house, like, but by the house. So what you can have is like have a separate field, and the sheep, they're very affectionate. They can be really, really affectionate with you. They're very sweet. They kind of remind me a little bit of dogs a lot of the time, those sheep did. But they had this whole field to themselves. They weren't like for wool or for meat or anything like that. They were just a few happy sheep that they had that lived in a field. Also different breeds of sheep, because some sheep can't get rid of the wool themselves, especially if they're bred for that. It means that they have to be short shin. But like a lot of more wild style sheep, or like sheep that aren't specifically bred for that, will get rid of the wool on their own. So they'll like naturally just shed it on bushes, fence posts, stuff like that. Which means that you don't have the whole thing of having to take them to get like, you still have to groom them, but you don't have to take them to like get sheared all the time. Yeah. Ah, dear. You meant a house sheep. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think they'd like the house because they like those big open spaces, so they probably wouldn't enjoy a house very much. But like, if you bought a field, you could have sheep that are like friendly and enjoy being around you, and you could go out to your field and chill with them for a bit. And they're pretty nice. I loved that. Also, yeah, because or you could just go to an agricultural festival, because like one of the ones near us growing up would let you like brush the sheep for them because they didn't like brushing them themselves. So like you could go into the back and be like, can I brush your sheep? And they'd be like, yeah, go for it. They'd give you a brush and you could brush the sheep. They're very chill, very friendly. I think it probably felt like a good scratch, to be honest, because they kind of acted like it felt like a good scratch. Oh dear, that was always fun. I enjoyed doing that when I was younger. I'd just be like, hello, it's me, a child, can I come brush your sheep? You don't have to pay me, I just wish to brush them, and then me and my siblings would be like, boop, 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 in the back, brushing all the sheep. It's very nice. They're in pigs, they're more intelligent than dogs. Yeah, because you can get, the thing is, pigs do get quite big. So you'd have to make sure you get the right pig, otherwise you're gonna have a big pig and they're not gonna want to be in the house. Peach Harrison got pissed at the window, and I think she saw the mean cat. Oh my god, the mean neighborhood cat? Whoa. I have beef with the cat. Wait, we got cat beef? Oh my god. I'm okay with that. I'll side with Peach, don't worry. Sheep are so cute. They are. They're very, very cute. It was, you know, very nice. I always really liked going and just fluffing them up, giving them the brushes and stuff like that. And they always seem to really enjoy it as well, which was nice. Because, yeah, obviously like a lot of animals do not like being brushed. But it seemed like, I don't know, I can't speak for all sheep, but these sheep were like down. Like if you went to go brush a different sheep, the original sheep would come back to you and be like, excuse me? Me, actually? Yeah, I think you're brushing me. It's very cute. Very, very cute. Oh my god. It's not been fixed. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, probably actually, yeah, that's, I don't know how you can do trapping in your area, or if that's a thing that you do, or if you can get someone to come in and trap. Because yeah, that's not good. It's not good. Yeah. I have a huge garden, probably more enough for a couple of sheep or a goat or something. Yeah, you want a few sheep because they're herd animals, and they'll be happier together. But yeah, you'd probably be alright. The sheep are not stupid either. Like, while yes, they do follow each other around, they're not dumb. They'll stay where you put them. Oh dear. I'd want a normal pig that's not industrial bred hormone-filled pig. Super pig. Yeah, but even like standard pigs, like, so we had a lot of stables, I think, employ pigs. Employ pigs? That's not the best way of putting it, but I'll explain. So in more foresty areas here, you get like a lot of oak trees. Oak trees are quite common because in a lot of the foresty areas, at one point they would have cut down all of the straight oak trees to make chips and stuff like that. So what you end up with is these areas which have loads and loads of oak trees that didn't grow straight and they couldn't use, and so they're very, very, very old. And the problem with oak trees is they drop acorns, and acorns are poisonous to horses. So every autumn, fall kind of time, they'll hire a lot of pigs to go around and eat all the acorns off the forest floor, just to make sure that when like the horses are going out and about, they don't eat the acorns. And those are literally just acorn-eating pigs. They go around eating all the acorns, making sure that, you know, horses don't get sick and stuff. And that is their job. And they're still, they're not huge. I guess they're the size of like a medium dog. But they're like chunkier, heavier, I'm sure. Oh dear. Also, because of the time of year, they often have piglets, which is very cute. Dumbass horses. Yeah, they go around just eating all the acorns and getting sick. So you have to employ pigs who can eat the acorns without getting sick. I don't know though, it kind of works. Like, it's like, it feels like one of those, like, it works. Like, you release the pigs to eat the acorns, then everyone wins. Like, the pigs get, like, free range to eat as much as they like, which they enjoy, and the horses don't get sick, so it kind of is win-win. Like, it's a good situation. Mutually beneficial for everyone who takes part, you know? But, yeah. It meant that every year you'd see, like, loads of pigs just wandering around. You'd be like, oh, it's that season again, I guess. 'Tis the season where the pigs go around eating all the acorns. And they are very cute. They're very, very cute. Boy, it's very clean as well. I think it's like one of those things where, like, I always assume, because, you know, you think pigs would be, like, dirty, but, like, all the pigs that I saw were super clean. Like, they really did look after themselves, which is quite, like, they really just took care of their own hygiene a lot, and they didn't smell, and they were just, like, chill, wandering around eating the acorns. It's nice. Release the pigs. No, but like actually, yeah, every year it would be like the season of releasing the pigs, and there would just be pigs everywhere. It'd be like, you'd go outside your local Tesco's and there'd be like pigs, and you're like, oh, must be the season. There are pigs everywhere. Like, there were several times where like me and my siblings would be going towards the school bus to go to school, and we'd like exit the house, come back in and be like, Mom, there's pigs. There's pigs at the gate. And we'd all go and see the pigs, and then yeah, have to run and catch the school bus. But it's just like, because you only see them for like a few months of the year, it was always such a novelty seeing the pigs. Like, everyone wants to see them, and they were always pretty chill. How did you see or notice I posted the pictures? Because I hadn't seen it yet, so it popped up in my like notifications. Oh my god, Cloudy! Dinky, welcome on in! I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Wait, I need to do your it's Cloudy. There we go. I always get that wrong the first time. How was your stream? How was Valorant? I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in, people with Cloudy. Hello, hi, my name is Jelly. I'm a cosplayer based in the UK, but we have particularly got on an embroidery fix at the moment. So welcome to thread painting. We're doing a little blue tit for a little Christmas present. Yes. It went well. How's it going? It's going really good here. We're talking about pigs. We're talking about little pigs and how much many of us are pig enjoyers and we love pigs and we think they're very cute. Also, Simple Life, thank you so much for the follow. That's very heckin' kind of you. Welcome on in. Anyone who's new here, I am a cosplayer. Cosplay is my passion. But this year I've been having a real focus on trying to improve my embroidery and hand stitching because the cosplay we're working on, we're going to do the collector from Owl House, but we're doing it as if it was from the 16th century. So we're doing 16th century version of the collector from Owl House, which also comes along with entirely hand stitching it from top to bottom. So all the techniques we're going to use on that costume are hand stitching, no machine stitching. And so what I'm doing is trying to get much more better and consistent at like my embroidery and smocking and anything that I could use that is hand stitching so that when we take it across to that costume, I am consistent. That's the plan. Dear. If you're given a chance, they're really clean animals. If humans that are filthy make pigs, yeah, I was gonna say like, because the ones that you'd see wandering around the forest were super clean all the time. And so I think just because they're basically just pigs, they're just chilling. Their job is to eat the acorns, they do their job and then they're off for the year. I think they look after the babies for a while and then yeah. Mud helps them cool off. Yeah, but I think mud does help them cool off, but in the UK at least, it doesn't normally get that hot where you need a whole lot of mud. Like mud area I guess would be a good idea, but like the whole thing doesn't need to be mud because it doesn't really get that hot. I think this year the hottest temperature we had near us was 30 for one day, and then other than that it was like 27, 28 a couple times, mainly just 20. Yeah. That doesn't mean I want to live in it all the time, it's just a wallow. Yeah, so they need that space for those particular hot days because they do happen, but I think a lot of the time they probably don't need quite so much. Yeah. At least, but again, in other countries that might be different, just here. Also, I should say, Cloudy, sorry, we're talking about pigs. But if you do need to go look after yourself post-stream, obviously I can see you're playing Valorant. If you need to go like have a little wind down, maybe get yourself a cup of tea or anything like to chill after playing a more intense game, please do. As much as you are obviously very, very welcome here always. If you do need to do some general windy down kind of stuff, you're all good. Completely get it. After I played Apex for the first time, because we had like a charity event where I was like, if we raise this much, I'll play Apex, I'll give it a go. So after I played Apex for the first time, I had to like sit and breathe for like 2 hours. Because I had a really, really good time. Do not mistake, I had a great time. And I think a lot of that was to do with the people that I played with, and like that all helped so that I had like a lovely, lovely time. But my god, it was a lot. It was a lot for my little heart. Oh dear. Yeah, I enjoyed it though. I did have a really good time. The first ever game we played of Apex, we won, and we were the champions, which means for a short period of time, I had a 100% win streak. Oh my god. That was very fun. I had a really good time. I played that with Shifty and B. And it was very, very good. Yeah, like a very short period of time, I was like the best Apex player ever. Just for like one game. And it's because I had Shifty and B. Because Shifty, well, they don't play a whole lot of Apex, does play more first-person shooter styles, and B is legitimately an Apex legend. So yes, having people like that help me out. Probably they did maybe carry me a little bit. But yes, it was very fun. Goats seem like the least fun, but they are great. Oh, goats, they are great gardeners. Everything will be eaten. I love goats. These are all animals I'm like probably would not get because I do think a lot of them you do need quite a lot of space. And the UK, like the way that houses are in the UK, unless you have a lot of money or if you've had like a house passed down to you maybe, getting good garden space is just difficult. It's just hard. Like most UK buildings, a lot of them don't have gardens at all. Like we were talking about this before, but like this is the first house we've had with a garden since I left home. And that was like 10 years ago. And I moved house like every year basically because like flats don't have gardens. You know, a lot of rented properties just don't bother with them. So you might have like a little concrete patio, but that's the closest you get. So like having a garden is like a real luxury here. So yeah, and that's like having a garden at all, let alone a garden that's big enough for like a goat or a pig or something like that. When we were looking for houses this time, we did specifically want a house with a garden, because we wanted to get a dog, right? And we wanted to have a private space for the dog to run around. And that was, it does, just ups the prices of all the properties you're looking at. I think as well, though, it ups the price because it means that there's the potential that you could renovate it and give it an extension, which we're not doing. But like, and so that ups the price because you have more land, technically. And that goes for a lot in the UK as well. Also, sorry, I don't know if I said it, showed it to the Vedas, but birb. Here is our birb. His name is Tito Lee. He's a very good bean. We're just getting his little belly in right now. His little fluffy belly. This is thread painting. It takes a really long time, but it's worth it. You get something very cool. And they can't have anything but a small doll. That's a passed down house. Yeah, that is rough. It really is. Like, we just don't get a lot of gardens in the UK. Like, it's just not something that happens. You burp, thank you. He burbing, he going. We're slowly getting there. I'm a bit scared of the twig, but we'll get there. The twig will be my last concern. Yeah, this is an old plot. A few years ago, a developer wanted to buy half the garden next door to build some flats, and I was like, no. Honestly, big brain. Don't, yeah. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, a lot of properties that get sold these days, if they have a garden, they do just build a second house in it, so it's like, then there's no garden. In Kent? Oh, lovely. I've only visited Kent a couple times, but it's always seemed nice. There we go. Oh, music. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've not finished my burb yet. Music, come back. I'm not finished yet. You can't leave. There we go. Come back to us, music. Yeah, we just have to slowly. Sorry, I'm really bad at explaining what we're doing to anyone who, like, bless them, Cloudy very kindly just raided in. I think I've explained bugger all. Basically, this is thread painting. Thread painting is another medium, kind of same as anything else. It's the same as like, oh, maybe you want to paint using oils or oil pastels or chalk or pencils or digitally. This is just another medium. So although it can seem a little intimidating to newcomers, please trust me, if you can draw this bird, you could embroider it if you wanted to. It's just a very slow method, like, and it does have like eccentricities as any medium does, but I don't want to put people off giving this a go because personally, at least, I find this a very relaxing process. And I know not everyone else will, but like, if you say wanted to try it, I think it was pretty fun. And also, like this, because this is proper thread painting, for each one of these, this is like 6 threads, right? So I split them into the individuals, which means that you don't actually use that much thread. So it's not too expensive either. Unlike some of the bigger pieces, this is actually not too expensive. It's time expensive, but not money expensive. Lovely to edge of smallest towns, some beautiful places nearby. Yeah, I wish I'd got some photos yesterday of like where we went in Wales because it was just stunning, but it was also so rainy, I just didn't think of it. Cypers! Welcome on in! I hope you're doing well. Welcome. We're making a little bird. His name is Tito Lee. And he's a very good bean. He is the second of the birds because the first bird was not quite so good. This is my second attempt, but I'm very pleased with him so far. And we're just putting in his little yellow belly because he's a little blue tits. He's got a little yellow belly in here. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And this is just a little Christmas gift. It's eventually gonna go inside of, I'll like add a ribbon to it. And it's gonna go inside of this smaller hoop. But I really like the wood on this hoop. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just really nice. Like, some hoops are just really nice. I need to keep an eye out for the hoops like this so I can buy more of them in the future because I really like this hoop. I really like the metal on top. I like how it tightens. I like the color of the wood. It's just a little darker than the ones I often use. And I think it just makes it look a little bit more formal. But yeah, eventually it'll be inside of this hoop. So it'll be a little bit smaller than the hoop it's in now. Legasp, I have been spotted. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Dear. We finished our... Oh, wait, Cypress, did you see? Only because I know that you do animation. Cypress, by the way, if anyone's never met them before, a very, very talented artist. They sometimes stream their work on Twitch, but you can see a lot of their work on Twitter. I finished the animation for the Iron Mouse competition. Did you see? Because I think you came halfway and I was like halfway through it, right? So I don't remember if you ever got to see the finished piece, but we did finish it. And we finished it in time as well, which is the maddest bit, is that we actually finished it within the deadline. I don't have it as like a link that I can put on stream, but what I can do is just get you the link to the Twitter post, if that's okay. Sorry, I don't have it in my setup. I really should, but I don't. But this is the Twitter post of it, so because you definitely have Twitter. Also, Solitaire, thank you so much for popping by today. It was lovely to see you. Have a lovely lurk. I hope the rest of your Tuesday goes really well for you. Oh, dear. Oh, also, I meant to say this earlier, but I didn't because I'm incredibly distracted. Tomorrow, we don't normally stream on Wednesdays, but I am going to stream tomorrow just because we didn't stream yesterday, and I really want to get this piece done by Friday. Because Friday is the first day of Starlight and I want to be like prepared to like just jump into that. So I want to stream this tomorrow because today I have a bit of a deadline just because we do have a meeting later that I need to go to. So we'll do an extra stream tomorrow. So while we don't normally stream on Wednesdays, this particular Wednesday we will, just so that I can wrap this up before Starlight starts. Because otherwise I don't want to like, you know, take a break on it for 2 weeks, especially with this many threads, because I might lose a thread and then I'm going to be confused and I'm not going to know what thread I was meant to be using because it's been 2 weeks. So yes, we'll do that so that everything works. Fair. Also, do it. You can DM or you can put it publicly, whichever is easiest for you. You're all good. You saw it. Thank you so much. No, I haven't. That's the next one. So we'll be doing that one after the Starlight Foundation. After the Starlight Foundation, because I need to buy a lot of threads for it. Yeah. Also, that one. So I'm actually seeing my family on Christmas Day for the first time oh God. I'm seeing my family on Christmas Day for the first time in 9 years. It's been a minute. So I actually don't have like an earlier deadline like I normally do with my crafts because that one needs to be finished on Christmas Day, basically. So I'm okay, whereas this one I have to send in the post, so it needs to be done a little bit earlier. Yeah. Because I won't see this person until after Christmas. Oh dear. It's just like the weird like trying to organize the order of which you do things to be like what makes the most sense, and the stuff that can be finished on Christmas Day I can do that later. Oh dear. Thank you, Cyprus. I know it's top secret, mums are the word. Oh nah, don't worry, people know I'm doing a toe jam and Earl embroidery. Don't worry, people, I think it probably was meant to be a secret and then I let it slip. Like every secret on this channel, I can only keep it for a maximum of 1 day. Minimum of 2 seconds. Pongo, you're gonna... Oh, go take care. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I hope that it goes really well for you. It was lovely to see you. Enjoy your day. We're gonna keep scooting away, getting this belly of the bird in. I am gonna go back in and add some slightly darker colors, but I figure maybe in this case, getting a lot of this like bulk yellow in first and then going and adding later might be better because there's a lot of yellow. It's a lot of yellow. Yeah, I am looking forward to doing the Toe Jam and Earl piece. Yeah, because the Toe Jam and Earl piece is for Mama Jelly. Oh, that reminds me though. When I start that, I need to tell Mama Jelly to stop watching the streams because they might be watching this one because this isn't for them. But when we start the Toe Jam and Earl one, I would rather they not have seen it before. So I will have to remember to be like, Mama Jelly, stop watching the streams for a couple weeks. It's fine. We do this like every Christmas, I feel like at this point. I'm like, can you stop watching my streams until after Christmas? Because otherwise I might accidentally spoil you and your Christmas present. Yes. You bring good news. No, you've been busy as it works for an anime intro with the original song for my intro for my stream. Is it live yet, or have you got a debut day in mind? I'd be very curious. I've been watching a lot of animation stuff recently. I've been very much enjoying it. Excuse me, sorry, I had to hick. Must hick. Aha! Aha! Oh dear. Two secs. Oh no, I get you. Sorry. I saw something secret that I was like, wait a second. Oh dear. Flutter, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Oh, no, it's just Hick. Just Hick. We make it nice and easy. You don't need to, like, good on you for being able to spell all of Hiccup, but, you know, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I can only spell Hick. Oh, still working on a single fox to make one. Oh my god, yeah. 1 minute 30 seconds. Oh my god, good luck. That is a huge amount of work, Cypress. Do you have kind of an idea how long you're hoping it takes you? Because that is a lot. Hurrah! Thank you for the Hick. I got 1 Hick. You feel special. Hell yeah. Thank you for the Hick, Flutter. I appreciate it. Oh dear. We are doing our little belly of the blue tit, which is a little gift. It's just a little gift. And hopefully the recipient likes it. I hope so. They said that they had like enjoyed seeing some of the embroideries we've done so far. And so that's kind of what made me go like, well, maybe I should make them one. So we'll see. 3 months. I mean, that's still pretty quick, I would say. Like, if you, like, honestly, good luck. I hope that it goes really well. That's speedy. Oh my god, the heckin' speediest of animating. Heck. Whew. Oh dear. But you know what? If anyone could do that, I believe that you could. Hell yeah. Oh dear. I think, speaking of animation, if you're if you're someone who's interested in animation, like as in as if you're just starting, whereas you're already like professional level animator. But if this is of any interest to you, Cypress, I have a sneaking suspicion that Iron Mouse is going to be going through all of the animations. Well, maybe not all of the animations that were submitted, but a lot of the animations that were submitted tomorrow on their stream. I'm going to assume that you're probably already following Iron Mouse because they're a pretty big streamer. But yeah, if you're not, and that's something that would be of interest to you, I think they're doing that tomorrow. So obviously you've seen my one, but if you want to see like what professional, proper animators do, I think that's tomorrow. Whereas mine is very amateur. Very amateur. You want to see something more professional? Yeah. Just waiting for the song. This is easier to draw when you've heard the song. Yeah. Honestly, very fair. Debbie, yours is pro. I don't think so. I appreciate it. I think comparatively to everyone else's, it might be amateur, I think. Don't get me wrong, I'm very proud of what we did. Like, I'm super proud of it. Like, for me as an artist, that was a huge step, and it was pushing me way out of my comfort zone. And like, I'm really, really proud of that end result. Like, that is everything that, for a first animation, that I could have ever hoped for. Like, it was fun from start to finish, and it was a really good learning process. And I do genuinely feel like I learned an awful lot. But I don't think it will stand against like a professional. Which is fair, because those are people that have spent like years in the craft. Like, it shouldn't stand against a professional, because a professional has much more experience, and that's fine. But for what I did, I'm very proud of. I'm very, very proud of it. For again, I'm also happy because it was fun from start to finish, because that's also the other thing. I don't know if other people get this as much, but for me, whenever I'm starting something that's a little bit out of my comfort zone that I've not done before, there's always the fear that I'll fall out of love with it before I finish it, because I haven't got any experience on how I do long-term with projects like that. So there was a little worry that I wasn't going to love it by the end just because I didn't enjoy the process, but that didn't happen. I enjoyed it from start to finish. I had a really, really nice couple weeks, so it was good. That was epic. Can I bonk you now? No bonks. Please, no, not the bonks. Spare me. Oh dear. Maybe one day for the jelly cosplay when my fox friends make a full anime. I'll be honest, I have actually recently, it's not probably the most suitable for fox, but I have recently been gifted a lot of like fur style stuff. So I could actually use that as an opportunity to try to improve my work with fur, because fur is one of those materials that I do tend to avoid because it's so messy, and like my experience with fur is once I cut fur in the house, that it's just everywhere in my house. But because I have recently been gifted a lot of fur, it wouldn't be a bad time to maybe consider trying to practice with it a little bit so that I do get better. Because practice makes perfect, and the reason I'm not very good at it right now is simply because I do not practice it. So I could try and rectify that. Probably not right now because I do have other cosplay plans, but having the material in the house, I think it does make me more likely to want to try and get better at it. It's nice being able to use the things you kind of just have floating around, you know? Lots of swearing, I loved it. Hell yeah. No, no. You love me, I'll take that. Love you too. Hell yeah. Oh dear. I hear fluff. Yeah. So I received like a pretty hefty amount of beads from a very, you might know them from this stream, but they also stream themselves. A streamer called Little Cthulhu. They basically were like, I've got some spare beads if you want them, and I was like, oh hell yeah, I use a lot of beads, I'd love that. And then it was a lot more beads than I was expecting, but they were all really, really nice. But another thing they did also give me was some of their old fabric, and it's all very nice fabric, to be honest. It's much higher quality than I regularly buy, and there's also like fur and like short and long pile fur in there, which is another thing that I just do not buy because it's expensive, and I don't really buy expensive craft materials. Most of the stuff I use is very, very chill and like very cheap, and it also means that it restocks a lot, so it's easy for me to get a lot of it. But yeah, having had some of that in there would be really, really cool. Oh dear. Thank you. Actually, yeah, you know what? I could do them as a shout out, and that way if you haven't heard of them before, I can get it so that you can go follow them if you want to. Very, very sweet bean. The reason I am overrun with beads right now. In the best possible way though. There you go. Love is the choice. The hate is the choice. The hate is to be decisional too. True. Ah dear. Oh. Yeah, no. So I've got means to practice, which means at some point I would not be against practicing. I'm just nervous. I don't have a lot of experience with fur, so of course, you know, I think when you're working with a material that you're a bit newer to, you're gonna be a little nervous. But yeah, to be honest, I'm a little nervous about it. But I would like to be someone who is better at fur, because I don't personally have so much interest in being like an armor smith. That's not as cool as I think armor cosplays are. I think I'm just kind of at a place where I'm like, I just don't enjoy working with it as much. And if I'm making my cosplays from scratch, I want to be making them out of materials that I enjoy. And I much personally prefer sewing and embroidering and sequining and beading. And while it's not everyone's cup of tea, I think that's just gonna be mine. And that's fine. I can still appreciate a really good set of armor, even if it's not something that I'm planning to make myself. And that's okay. That's okay. But fur is kind of in the sewing field, which is something that, you know, I do enjoy. So getting better at it probably would be a big benefit to my costumes. If I can just get over my fear of my house being overrun with fur. I guess we do have a pretty good Hoover right now. This might be a good indicator to give it a go. We have a way of getting rid of the odds and ends quite quickly. Yes, so maybe I just have to push myself at some point. I know how you feel as a first project when I work on full animations. Yeah, it's like there's always that anxious energy of like, can I do this? Is this like... And also when you do it on stream, you know, you have eyes on you, and it's like, I'll be honest, I know that this community will not care if I fail at something, because I have failed at things plenty of times on stream, and sometimes it makes a good funny clip, but like it's not bad. Like nobody holds it against me or is rude about it. So this isn't a statement on the community at all, as much as it is, I guess, like wanting to keep up with people's expectations. But I guess part of that is also failing at certain things. Like it would be pretty unrealistic for me to go through every single craft and never fail. That's just not true. I mean, we have our first attempt at birb at one side as a nice reminder of it doesn't always go right. But I do love him. Look at his little bowl cut. Look what we did to him. Look at him. Look at him go. We tried, but it was just not the right direction. Like something was just not quite right. And the second attempt is great. I'm much happier. I love him. He's not quite what I was looking for. Oh dear. Maybe like I'll do the whole meme of like you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about, and I can do it with my birds. You can't learn if you don't fail. Exactly. There's definitely something to be said about learning through failure. And while it's a little nerve-wracking, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's been more like a head thing of like trying to like get past the brain. And once you're past the brain, I think I'll be fine doing it. Okay. Does he look suitably fluffy? I've been trying to add little bits on the side to make him look a bit fluffier. They look fluffy. I don't know if he looks fluffy enough. Might have to add some lighter fluff when I go back to the light, because I think fluff would catch the light, so it'd probably predominantly be in the lighter. we do look fluffy. I want them to be super fluffy because blue tits, if you've never seen a blue tit before, they're so fluffy. They're so fluffy. And I want them to be really, really fluffy because, yeah, my opinion of blue tits is that they're very, very fluffy. And I want him to be peak fluff, peak floofy. But it's a little difficult because the thread is so thin. It's like trying to make a fake fluff. It's fake, but it should look like fluff. Where do I want the end of this bit to be? So we do need to go in with a darker color at some point. Probably around there. Because quite a bit of it is actually in this darker color. Because yeah, it's like it's still yellow, but it's like a bit more like this kind of yellow. And then like maybe this at the very end. So like a little bit more greeny, I guess, which makes sense because blue tit, you know, blue and yellow do be making green. Like that does, I can logic that makes sense. I need to decide where that goes because at the moment I'm very much enjoying this bright yellow, but it would probably be not the best to do the whole thing in the bright yellow just because I like the color. I feel like that might be at a detriment to the art. Be like, I like this color, so I'm not gonna stop using it. Just gonna keep using it forever because I like it. Oh dear. And while I have done stuff like that before, it's a gift, so, you know, I should probably restrain myself just a little bit while I'm making gifts for people. Go. I think that's about a good spot for that one. And a little bit down there. Do be looking fluffy though. Yeah, I could add more, but I guess I could add more later as well. If we're going to darker colours, I can come back with the light colours because the dark colours shouldn't be too floofy. It should be like the underneathy bit. And then get that in there. Nice, okay. And then we'll get rid of the thread and do a tiny bit more on the other side in this colour. And then we'll go to the darker one. I wonder if the darker one, I think the very much darker one will show up on screen, but I don't know if the one shade darker will, because it's not really super, super different. It might do, I guess, maybe. We should also probably put like a little bit of the yellow around that side. Birb! Dakoba! I hope you're doing well. Yeah, his name is Tito Lee, and he is a little bluebird, which we're making out of thread right now. Or a little blue tit. Dear. I'm very pleased with him so far. He is the second attempt. The first attempt did not go so hot, but I'm pleased with it. I'm pleased with it. I think it's fun. I think it's fun, and I like his little fluffy body. Although I did just remember that I wanted to put a little bit more yellow on this side, because yes, otherwise the white at the edge will be fine, but it will blend him into the background a little bit. Because I've got a white background. This could have been altered by me not using a white background, but hey ho, mistakes were made. I put him on a white background, so any of the white bits kind of need to be a little bit hidden inside, because otherwise he just blends into the background. Oh dear, gotta follow the path of the fur and the feathers. Yeah, it does make it take a while. I do love our little bowl cut bean, but yes, the bowl cut bean did not follow the path of the feathers, and it shows, unfortunately. Oh dear. Hey, learning. I learned. I am doing, had the big M from Saturday. Massachusetts? Maybe? Did you go to Massachusetts? I hope you're doing okay. Oh dear. Migraine! Ah! You'd be wrong, but you'd think I'd maybe get that one. Oh, I'm glad that you're doing better though. I'm glad that it's at least started to go away. Oh dear. You gotta follow the path, otherwise it looks like a little funky burb. With nothing wrong with a little funky burb here and there, but I'm not aiming for funk. I'm aiming for flow. The flow of the feathers. Ah, dear. Yeah, I hope you're doing good. I hope other than that things are going okay. I hope that you've completely recovered from that now. Did you say that? Till yesterday can finally function normally. Yeah, I'm a little bit migraine-ish today. It's not too bad. I had one last night, so I still kind of feel it, but like not really. It's again just like having a hangover. It's just like starting stream with a hangover. Speaking of hangovers, it's not alcoholic, but I've got sparkling, fiery ginger beer. Look how fancy. Look how fancy that is. Oh my god, the fanciest. And it's really nice. Although it does kind of boot you around the face, but it's really good. It'd probably be a good hangover cure, to be honest. It shoots right up your nose, though. You know, like when you've had like too much, like wasabi or something? It does that to you if you drink too much of it. It like shoots it straight up your nose where it's like, oh my god. It's really tasty though. You just have to drink it in sips. I just want to go for it because I think it's really delicious. But you probably should be drinking it in sips. Ginger, my brethren. Do you like it? Do you like ginger? I love ginger. Ginger's one of my favorite flavors. Dear. I'm working on a trade that I had pending for a while finally. Ooh, very exciting. What is it? Oh, why? We're gonna become somebody drawing a mecha. You posted it in the server? Ooh, let's have a look. See, I want to see your mecha. Oh, I'm still destroyed from that one sip. Jesus. Oh, it's still a whip, but he is cute. He is cute. Look at him. Look at his features. Oh my god. He looks like he's got a little hat. I love him. No, see, after stream, it's too late. I've seen. Oh my god, he's so cool. Look, yeah, give him the hype. Hell yeah. That's so cool. I love this. Hell yeah. I love all the little details as well, like all the little like notches and stuff. And this is very cool. Hell yeah. I did not fear. I shoved a shadow. No. I wanted to look, and now I am looking, and I think it looks really, really cool. Oh, it's a booty. Done another whip. Hell yeah. We love a good whip here. We love a good whip. All of what I do on stream is whip. Oh, nice arms. Nice positioning. Hell yeah. Very heckin' friendly. The friendly vibes. I like that. Oh dear. All the good art. All the heckin' art. Yeah. Very heckin' impressive. Very nice. I like that very much, Someboti. Very relaxed. We love a good relaxed art. Oh dear. God, sorry, I went to drink the ginger as like an example for Dakoba, and I've just destroyed myself. God, that was strong. Like cleared out every sinus I have in my whole body. All of the body sinuses have now been cleared out thanks to that. I follow you now. Yeah, Zomboti streams. Oh, let me shout you both out. Zomboti streams. Cypress sometimes streams as well. Both of you, very, very heckin' talented artists. Let me do you both a little shout out and sigh. I always put a P in, an R in even because I'm like, oh yeah, Cypress. Cypress. Oh dear. Yep. Thank you so much. I'm gonna take drawings easy next week. I have another fair. Oh, did the one of the weekend not go so hot? I'm sorry to hear that. Was it just like a bit dead or the weather was bad? I'm sorry. It does happen. I guess when you're an independent, it's very up and down. Sometimes you'll have really good days and sometimes not so good. It sucks because it means you also have to plan for those kind of like the slower weeks. Dear. It's very hard. A lot of brain. Still working on reboots, so not back yet. That's fair. But anyway, I should cover what I spent on food, and that was just a snack. Oh dear. It's like that. Sometimes you'll have very busy days and sometimes you don't. It's as long as you're not taking it personally, like it's not a reflection of you as much as it's just like different people want different things on different days. I hope the next one, yeah, it was empty of people. Yeah, that also doesn't help. Send a picture of the fair for my stand. Oh, I'd love to see the stand, to be fair. Do you have any pictures of your stand? Like you can, just out of curiosity, I'm sure people, we have like quite a few people in the community that are independent artists that'd probably love to see that sort of thing. Like just how you set up your stand. Oh dear. Hell yeah. There we go. Oh, is that gone? Oh my god, is that gone? Wait, we have been blessed with a piece of art from Gon. Gon, very talented artist if you've never met them before. Look at this. Look at this. Gon! Good morning! I was actually just hovering over the art, so I saw it immediately. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope that all of the, I was gonna say I hope all the art's been going well, but clearly, it has been going. It's been going pretty good. Oh dear. I hope you're doing good. Oh dear, looks so good. Yeah, Gone is just an absolutely phenomenal artist. They're so good. I love seeing their artwork. I love seeing it popping up on my Instagram and stuff like that. It's so different and it's so cool. I love it a lot. Wait, I need to do the ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I need to do the ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. I think I'm good elsewhere. Okay. It's so good. It's so good. How are you doing? I hope things have been good for you. We are making a little blue tip as a little Christmas present for some family. So it's all thread, a little threaded bean, a little present. Hell yeah. Oh dear. Oh, we are nearly finished this color though. I do need to go on to the next one in a second. I really enjoyed doing this color, so I'm like, I don't want to let it go, but I do need to let it go. I need to go on to the next color, even though I very much enjoyed this very bright yellow. It's because we do darker yellows after this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with darker yellow. I just like a bright yellow. I love a good bright yellow. There we go. I think I love a good bright yellow because it reminds me of gold, and I really do like gold. Right, put that in the pile over there, and then let's get... Actually, should we finish the light stuff first? No, we'll do it, and then we'll come back with the lighter stuff, I think. Trying to work out the order of threads is always a bit of a challenge, but I think coming back to the lighter ones would make more sense because they'll be on top, I think. I think there's a logic there. Okay, we're just going to take this out of it because I cannot find the end. The end is secret and hidden from me, apparently. It's still secret and hidden from me. Where is the end? Oh, there's one. I got one. I'm visiting coaching to send all the athletes are going to compete, swimming and boxing. It's been stress. Good stress. Stressing for them to win. Oh my god. Well, good luck to all of them. I hope they do really well. I hope you get some winners. I hope everyone has a good time and a good experience, good learning from it. Yeah. By the way, where should I put the photos? I'll put them in live stream chat. I think if any that ever there's like we're talking about while live stream chat's normally a good option because it's like, yeah, we're talking about it. Yeah. Ah, dear. It also means that for anyone who doesn't manage to catch the stream, they could just look at the live stream chat and be like, what were they talking about? Like today? What is all this? Which is always fun. It's always a fun bit. When people who weren't here find the live stream channel like, what are the hex? Oh dear. I would never forget when you done Diamond. Oh, bless you. No, thank you so much. Honestly, it's always been lovely. You've always been a joy to have in this stream and chat too. You've given as good as you got easy. Yeah, no, thank you so much for popping by. I will say, if you are busy, if you're like tired from training and stuff like that, completely understand if you need to nip off. It was lovely to see you regardless. It is lovely to see your art as well. Oh dear. It's always lovely to see Gon's art. I did tie a knot in this. I know I just stitched it like through yoga. I did tie a knot. It was just a very, very small knot. There we go. And this is just ever so slightly now a darker color. Kind of the same sort of yellow, but like with a tiny bit of green added, which is good for the shadows because, yeah, it wouldn't just be like adding black, I think. I think green makes sense. For a blue tint, at least. It's very subtle though. Very, very subtle. Ooh, we'll see how, if I keep this. It's very, very subtly different. I don't think this is gonna show up on camera for how different it is. Oh, you posted it? How is it? Oh, we'll see. Oh, I see. Oh, but your stand layout's lovely. All right. So this is a stool from Zomboti. This is a stool that they did at a convention. So this is like their stuff that they've made and how they've set it all out and stuff. Oh, do you have, is it mystery bags, maybe? By any chance? Are those mystery bags? There's a little bit of mystery there, maybe? Oh dear, I do love a good mystery bag. I'm very motivated by mystery. I like it very much. You've made many mystery bags. Hell yeah. I love mystery bags. I think they're great. And then the other picture is how empty it is there. Oh god. Oh no. People. Heck. You need to come to the Royal Welsh. I know that you don't do Welsh agriculture, and so they might not let you in, but I think people there would really like it. Oh dear. Then again, I don't actually know how much it costs to table at the Royal Welsh. It's probably kind of expensive because big event, you know, lots of prestige and all that. Probably expensive, unfortunately. Oh dear. And also I had a bunch of other stuff, jewelry, perfumes, because it was an all-goes type of fair. Oh, lovely. Hell yeah. It sounds really nice. I'm sorry there weren't more people there though. Oh dear. Because it does seem like that's the sort of thing that would generally do very well if people could actually go and see it and stuff and there was people there. Ah dear. At least you know now. At least you know, I guess, for next year that one maybe is a bit of a dud because it doesn't get so many people. So you don't have to waste your time every single year going to one that maybe doesn't get so many people. A fair is free for people at a town place, but it's always empty. The organizer never makes any posts. Ah, shoot. What you kind of need, either yourself become a famous artist, like very, very famous artist, so that people will go there for you, and then you would end up boosting it, or for somebody else who happens to already be a famous artist to go there and then boost it and be like, and then everyone will go see them and see everyone else by proxy. Having someone there who will draw some crowds. It could be you. I wouldn't be surprised if one day it was you. But yeah, something like that, you know? Ah, dear. I always try and go, but I'm not that clever on that. It's hard. It is hard. It's a hard part of it. Sleepy! Welcome on in! Sleepy, we were looking at your art. Oh dear. Because I saw that you posted it. It's really good. So we had a little look. We had a little sneaky peeky. Oh, I hope you're doing good. Welcome on in. I hope all of your art, like anything that I haven't seen, is going well. Hell yeah. And we are continuing with Birb. Our little Birb. He is growing. He is slowly but surely gaining more colors. You can't really tell at the moment because this color and the color behind it ended up being really similar, which is weird because like when I put them next to each other, they look different, right? Like this looks more green than this. But then I guess when it's so small, those differences don't show up so well. Because, yeah, I don't know, it just, you just can't tell, but it is actually a different color that I'm sewing right now. Just very subtle, I guess. I guess the positive though is that I can work back into it and add some extra fluff because I don't have to worry too much about it sticking out badly, which is good. That is good, to be fair. Ah, dear. And they know me already, I'm so confused! Oh, wait, that's lovely! So they've already seen your work? Then maybe. They've already seen your art? That's lovely, hell yeah! Oh, bless you, so deserved, Cypress. So deserved, hell yeah. Hopefully next year I'll be able to go to some anime fairs, because in those I actually do earn the big money, yeah. I'm an anime fan and I also like mystery bags. You got me. That's me, I'm your target audience, it's me! Oh dear. And actually have some fun, yeah, hopefully. Because yeah, it's not very fun if there's just nobody there. If they see my work and they know that I kick in the doors. Of all the things to be known for, art and kicking. I guess not bad, not bad. Could be worse. The art, to be fair, is a lovely thing to be known for. The kicking? I don't know. It is true though, you do be kicking in the doors. So like, they're not wrong. It's true. Dear. Okay, just keep going around. I'll add quite a bit of this because if you can't see it that much, it just adds extra texture, which is nice. We love a good bit of extra texture. The problem is I would have to fix the bag to be more art themed because I did like some perfumes and makeup, so I need to be more art focused ones. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I worked on the art I picked up most of last night and I need to touch up things, but it looks really good. The fact that you did that so quickly, I mean, you are getting very, very good at portraits. I will say, like, having seen, like, you're zooming through. So I guess it makes sense that you can do it quite quickly because you have done quite a few portraits now. You're probably getting, I guess, into a good rhythm of it, if I had to guess. Like, from doing them all and, like, you know, doing not the same thing over, because you're not. They're obviously very different portraits, but, like, the same kind of, I guess, bases-ish? Yeah, I'm getting very speedy. Dear. I did some t-shirt blind bags, some sticker ones, and some mug ones. I love sticker blind bags. Like, the rest of those are good too, and they're obviously for different people, but I'm stickers. Just give me stickers and let me put them on my things. Everywhere. Stickers everywhere. Sticker blind bags. They do be getting me. All right, let's do the darkest color and see if I can get some obvious color change, because I feel a bit bad. That looks very similar. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I'm happy with it, but it does be looking similar. And so you can comment, no, you've been doing really well. You deserve it. You deserve all the praise. You've been doing fantastic. Oh, dear. Yeah, stickers. Oh, dear. I mean, sometimes I get like a, you know, like I've had like an assassination classroom blind bag, like that sort of stuff. But yeah, stickers are good. But he looked good. He does, but he doesn't have the color gradient that I want. I like him, but his belly needs more color. Yes. Oh, no, you gone. You're very talented. The thing is, the stickers are a bit oddish. They aren't in a bad condition at all. It's just my old art. Well, yeah, but I think that's fine. Like, I like random sticker blind bags. I like stickers. Like, when it's just we're like getting an artist style, it doesn't really matter what the stickers are. Like, if I like your style, then I'll probably enjoy your stickers. That's always at least my vibe coming into sticker blind bags. It's like, I'm buying them because I like the artist. And because if I wanted a specific sticker, I would just buy a specific sticker. But if I'm getting a blind bag, it's because I like the art from them. Kind of the same way that I look at tattoos, right? It's like, you go to a specific artist because you like their art, and, you know, what you get might not be what you were initially expecting, but if you're happy with it, and it's kind of, it's in the style that you like, it's fine. Then again, I'm also very lax on tattoos. I'm just like, throw it on me, I like it. I like your art, throw it all over me. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, dear. You look good. Keep it up. Yeah. The graduation is, it's like, oh, painting. Can't imagine you did that sewing one. But like, it's not that bad. I mean, it's really hard to explain, but like, it is the same, I think, as like learning any sewing medium, or like, not any sewing medium, any artistic medium, right? And that like, it has its own weird eccentricities and things you kind of have to get used to. Like with biro, you'd have to get used to certain things, or like paints, you'd have to get used to certain things. And stitching is the same, but once you kind of get a feel for it, it's the same as using any other medium. It just takes a bit of practice. And also, it's like, being able to draw the base of like what you need, like, so for me being able to draw the bird, that's the bit that takes the practice of like being able to draw a bird. That's hard. I don't do a lot of animals, so like that's where I've had to do a lot more practice this year, is like in my actual just base drawing, because learning embroidery is the same as learning any other medium. It just takes a bit of time and practice, but learning to draw birds is hard. Birds are hard. They're just little round floofy things and they move. So like, how are you gonna do study of birds? They won't stop goddamn moving. That's why I'm trying to make them into little bling bags. So like, planning to make some actual new fan art. Oh hell yeah, that would be lovely. So good at it, not as bad for the rest of us content. Like genuinely, like we have artists here. Like we have like Gon, Cypress, Zomboti. You're all artists. You could draw your art and then trace it onto some fabric and sew it, and I think it would look fantastic. It'll all look very different because we all have different art styles, but like, that's definitely not something you couldn't do. It'd just be a little bit of practice in a new medium, but you all could do it. All of you could. Because all you kind of need is like being able to draw whatever you want to embroider first, really. And the rest of it's just practice with the medium. So you absolutely all could do it, if you wanted to. Only if you wanted to, of course. You know, I completely understand that it, you know, not every medium is for every person. In the same way that I don't do a whole lot of digital art, but like Zomboti does. You know, you're very good at it and you clearly do well with it. I prefer this kind of art. But, well, like for me, not prefer looking at it, but I prefer making it. But yeah, as long as it was a medium that you were interested in, I think all of you physically could make this, to be honest. Ah, dear. You little fox girl. Probably some like sketches for the stuff I'm gonna make. Oh, for like the stickers? Let's have a look. Oh, okay, so you have Demon Slayer, ReZero, you got some Full Metal Alchemist, and that's One Piece, right? And then, is that Light? And then Hunter? And then more Full Metal, and then Naruto? And I'm not showing any of this, I'm just, sorry. Chainsaw, I'm not sure on this one, but this is Fancy Eye Man from, what's it called? The one that keeps getting spoiled, Jujutsu Kaisen, and then, the sleepy teacher from Hero Academia. I'm terrible with names. Can you tell that I'm bad with names? Oh, it's L! You're right, it is L. Yep, that makes sense, especially if, yeah. Sorry, names are terrible. I can tell you the shows all these people are from. I cannot tell you their names. But these are really cool. Hell yeah. yeah. Oh, these will make lovely stickers. It's stickers or keychains. Just because they kind of also could be keychains. Or keychains. I was going to say, like, I feel like they kind of look like they could be really good keychains. Oh dear, we all can, we can't hit the level. I've practiced. That's the only difference between me and you is that I've practiced at this particular art style. Genuinely, I think any one of you could do it if you wanted to. But that's the other thing, is you'd have to want to do it. And I do understand why a lot of people see this kind of art and they're like, it's not for me, because it's very, very slow. Comparatively to like, even, I would say it's probably one of the slowest mediums you could use. It's not the slowest, but it's probably one of them. Painting thread by thread is very, very slow. So I do understand why like a lot of people would be like, they might like it, but it's not for them because it's so slow. Yeah, I do get that, which is very fair. I can't argue that. It's very slow. I kind of want to see to do rosy maple moths. I think moths, insects in general, are another thing that looks really good in embroidery. Because you can get all like the layers really nicely, so like it probably would look pretty cool. Ah dear. When I have time, I want to. Hell yeah. I think you could even do, because you do like a lot of black and white like manga style art, right? Obviously very, very heavily detailed, but like that kind of black and white style. You could probably do black and white embroidery and like do just like all of those lines that you would draw and sketch and like hash in, do them in stitches. Like, it would take you a very long time, but you would get a really cool piece at the end. Oh dear. There we go. I did the series I like because of the creator, because of going to... I don't like because of the creator, because of going to a fair that's promised to be awesome, but then it flopped, so I got all of extras. Oh dear. Oh dear. What is free time? A very good question. What is free time? Ah dear. Oh, my mum used to do what you do, and I want to have her skills as well. I'm sure she practiced very hard, right? She's probably better than me. I'll work hard so that I can be better, but like, I can't keep up with people that have been doing it much longer than me. I'll try though. I'll try one day. I'll give them a run for their money one day. Oh dear. I have to do some fan art next year, but I'm hyped for that now. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm glad. It's so much more fun doing art when you're already excited about it as well. So I'm glad that you have some hype for it, even after this fair. But first comes pendings and commissions. Yeah, responsible bean. A very responsible bean. I'm doing all this without the reference. I should probably have another look at a blue tit, because I'm just like, I feel like this would look good here, and this would look good here, and which is fine. Nothing wrong with that, but I probably am not familiar enough with blue tits to do that entirely. I need to look a little bit. Ah dear. To get some little fluff. What I can do, so with embroidery, if you do it all in one like line, it does look really neat, but if you add some little like random stitches at a slight angle, they almost look like fluff, like just kind of like random fluff, because it overlaps them, so it becomes like a very obvious layer above, which is really pretty. I've done this a few times, but you kind of have to go back afterwards and do it, because if you do it at the beginning, it looks kind of funky. So you can go back and kind of just add some little fluff bits. Also, my music's given up again. Where'd you go? Come back! I'm not finished yet. Oh, do you want to start from the beginning? Yeah, start from the beginning. Oh dear. I saved some money when she's retired again, have the energy, so I wanted to try a hobby again. Hell yeah. Oh, she'd probably love that as well. That'd be really sweet. What a lovely gift. That would be a really lovely gift. Hell yeah. Okay, get a couple little teeny tiny ones in, just like a little floof out of place. And a little bit down here. There you go. I think you're starting to get a little bit of gradient. I need to go back in with a lighter one. It's getting there. The belly is becoming a good belly. But we need some other colors quickly. So I want to go back to the lightest one again and just add some more of that in, because this bit in the middle is meant to be white, which I don't think I'll do it as a... Oh wait, no, I don't need to do it like that. I already have some over here. I don't think I'll do it as a pure white, because that just doesn't happen very often in the animal kingdom. But like having it as like a slightly off-white with bits of pure white in it, I think that'd be better, personally. That's what I kind of err towards. is put white in it, but don't have it be only white. Go. Just because I don't think, yeah, normally animals are not super perfect. Creamy white. Yeah, like a creamy white. Like off ivory-ish white rather than just white. Because even though I think white would look good, it doesn't feel realistic to me for like an animal to be pure white. Like just personally. I'm like, I think there should be some other colors in there too. Because animals normally are a little bit dirty. A little teeny tiny bit dirty. Ah, dear. Go. And in there. And just, yeah, I missed that bit before, so I can also just use this opportunity to grow that into there a little bit. And then did some of these stretching a little further out. And go and let some of them are slightly astray. That's the other thing, the feathers won't all line up perfectly, right? There'll be like little stray ones or little color differences here and there. If I want to go like a little, I don't think it's going to be photorealistic because I'm just not very good at photorealism. But if I can get it like relatively realistic-ish, I think I'd be happy with that. For some reason, I love drawing pants. Really? Like trousers? Wonder why? Is it like the fabric creases you like, maybe? I wonder why specifically pants. Ah, dear. If you have one wish for all the crazy art in there, what do you wish to see more of, Jelly? That's not a lot of books. Wait, what do I wish to see more of in the artist community? What do I want to see more of from the artist community? It's difficult because I see a lot that I love and like that I wouldn't have thought of without having seen somebody else do it first, you know? I don't think there's not like one thing where I'm like, I would like to see more of that. I think I like most when I get to see people making stuff that they love. Even if it's not within my personal interests, you can kind of tell when someone has like a lot of passion for like personal passion projects and stuff like that. So, you know, an artist that I'm watching is making assets for a video game they're helping with, and I'm like, and they love it. And you can tell that it's something that they really, really care about, and that it's something that they really love, and that they have like a lot of energy and time for. And it's like, I guess seeing that, I don't think that every artist is in the like position where they're able to always do their passion projects a lot, but I think there is something really lovely about watching artists work on stuff that they're super, super passionate about, even when it's stuff that I myself don't know anything about. Like, I could come in and you're doing like your 10th train drawing and it's something that you really care about, and the enthusiasm is very catching. So watching someone be really, really enthusiastic about something they're making, something that they absolutely love, it kind of like rubs off on the people around you, right? So I know that's very unspecific, but like what I love seeing from the artist community is I love seeing like people's passion projects and the stuff that they love working on that maybe is not, you know, it's just for them. I don't know, something really nice about that. Also, Moriku, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We are still working on our little blue tip, which, to be honest, we'll probably be working on tomorrow as well because I have a bit of a deadline on stream today. I have a meeting I have to go to, so we can't go for as long as I'd like necessarily, but it's been going really good so far and I'm really enjoying it. And we've been getting his little belly in. He's gonna have his little belly, which I think I do need to blend a little bit more. It's a little bit stark right now, so I'm gonna go back in with some of the other yellows and just blend it a little bit more. But I'm happy with it so far. So far, pretty happy. I get what you mean, yeah. Did you have a Discord? !Discord. If you are posting any art in there, Panda, just let me know so that I can go come have a look while we're live, because then I can show it on stream. Of course, only if you want to, but dear. Unless you're Cypress, in which case you don't get a choice. Oh dear. Okay, thank you, Cypress. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll pop that there, and then I think we want more of the. Oh, I actually don't know which one each of these is. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's like the middly orange. Orange? Yellow. Oh my god, help. I see you after me. Yeah, if Cypress posts, I have to share it. It's just the rules. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. It's not my fault the rules are like this. But yeah, if you post, like, let me know, because then I can come have a look. I don't get pinged if Discord goes off, but if I'm already hovering over Discord, sometimes I see anyway. But yes. Right now, I'm actually hovering over my reference image. Oh dear. I was going a bit off-piece with the colors, so I was like, I should probably look at my reference image a little bit more to make sure that I'm not going completely off track. I still want them to be recognizable as a blue tip. That's the problem. I have so much freedom with most of my work that it's like too much freedom. And then I just want to do whatever I want. But sometimes, yeah, I have to rein it in a little bit. Oh, is the Discord link not working? Oh no. Oh no. This does happen sometimes. Sometimes it'd be a bit funky. Also, oh, hell yeah. There we go, get that there, and that there. Is it working? Oh no, I've just been welcomed into my own one. Let me just click the rules. God damn it. Oh dear. iPad's having problems, my phone works. Oh, I see, sorry. Yeah, to be fair though, sometimes we've had it where it doesn't work on my end either, and it's always a bit like, what? Why? And it's because I've clicked some button behind the scenes and stops it working. Sometimes it's just technology, but sometimes it is me. It can be me. I can become the problem. Oh dear. There we go. Get that in there. I'm a bit happy. I'm gonna put that to one side because I don't think I'm gonna use that, but I'm a bit happy with the blend there now. Like a little bit more subtle. Yeah. I mean, obviously the belly looks a bit funky because we haven't done the center bit yet. I think that's a bit better. I did want also at the bottom of the belly, which maybe will blend into the rest of it, would be some like grayish kind of, not gray, but grayish, not gray. More like this kind of color, which I don't think I've used very much yet. Maybe I have used some of it, actually. Oh, no, I can't see it in there. Yeah, like some of this basically for the bottom of the white belly. Yeah. I don't need a whole lot of it, but a little bit of it would be useful. There you go. Put that back over there. And put that back on top. And yeah, I might have used a little bit of it already, but I can't see it up there. So I'm gonna assume if I did, I've lost it somewhere. Thank you for the hick. Yeah, I want a little bit of this gray coming up from the bottom just for a little bit more emphasis on the shadow. It's not maybe quite dark enough, but I can always come back in and add some dark blue or something in place if I need to. It just needs a little something. I'm just missing a little something on the bottom. Subtle, but it needs something in there. Actually, is that in my reference or is that in my brain? What did I take that from? Oh, kind of my reference this time. Sort of my brain, but you know, it's fine. A little bit of both. That's probably a good balance, actually. A little bit of reference and a little bit of brain. Being like, oh, actually, is that too light? No, that's way too light. Okay. Back out. That's too light. Do I have a darker one that isn't grey? I guess I have the dark blue. I could use the dark blue. Is that light blue or dark blue? That's light blue. Let's use the dark blue. I could use that. Yes. I could also use the light blue to blend into the dark blue, actually, as well. Or I could just use dark blue. Oh, the dark blue is very stark, though. Ah! It's so hard. All right, let's try the lighter of the two blues, then. Oh, no, I don't... It's just not quite right. Do I have a different grey? Like, a slightly more... Oh, maybe like that, actually. I don't like picking out more colours midway through, to be honest, because I think it can make it look a bit messy. Because I'm just keep adding and adding and adding. Oh, I lost something. Don't worry about it. You might have heard something get lost there, but don't worry about it. Something like this, maybe? If I haven't already... Oh, is this the one I already got? No, it's the one I've already got! Okay. Maybe... this one? Yeah, that's a slightly different grey. We'll try this one. I do have the other grey, but I need a slightly darker one. I think this might be the one. Oh dear. Cute. Thank you, Games. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're getting there. He's getting his little fluffy belly in today is the plan. but it's a bit slow. It's a bit slow, and a lot of it's me being like, is this the right color? And then not really making a decision, but I actually think this is slightly better. Yeah. And I can blend this in with the others because it's not just black, so it's okay, I can do that. We can manage. Because yeah, the blue works, the dark blue works really well on those parts, but I don't think it will work so well on the yellow bit. Oh dear. And Jello, welcome on in, fellow Jello. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. I also enjoy drawing shoes, apparently. I mean, useful things to be happy to draw. Because clothing scares a lot of people. I am people. Clothing scares me. It's all the folds and the way that the light plays on it and stuff like that. Clothing's terrifying. So, like, it is good to have people around that are not afraid of clothing, like me. Because you can fill in the gaps for where we lack. I'm terrified of clothes. I don't want to do clothes. Clothes are scary. How do the eyebrows? Oh, Jelly, if you pop, actually, I can get the link again. So this is really stupid of me. Please excuse me. I've had a small brain moment, a very small brain moment, where I have not got anywhere that it is linked. But I did post it, so let me get you the link and then you can go see. It went really good. It hasn't been shown on stream or anything like that. I think Iron Mouse said that they might be doing it on Wednesday, so that would be tomorrow if that is what happens. But we'll see. If I see the stream where they're going through them, I don't think mine will be shown, to be honest. I think that they'll probably focus on the winners and stuff like that, and I don't think that I'm going to win against a professional animator. Like, you know, I could be a bit headstrong, but I'm not that headstrong. But if you want to see how it turned out, I'm personally very, very proud of it. Even, you know, I don't think it's going to win. If it gets shown on stream, that's a win in my books. But I am just really, really proud of having done it in the first place. It's a huge step out of my comfort zone, and I think that it looks pretty cool. So yeah, if you want to see it, that's the link. Oh dear. I do also have it in the Discord, I think, in the announcements, but there has been more announcements since. Yeah. So it might be a bit behind. Oh dear. Okay, get a little smaller here. Then we might have to go in with the dark yellow again, just to, you know, get a little bit more layering with that, because this grey is quite dark. Otherwise, it's very shadowed very quickly, which is fine, but not quite what I want. Get some of that in there, and then we'll go back with the dark yellow and stretch that out a little bit, and then stretch the yellow on top of it out a bit. Just a lot of backwards and forwards, really, but it's just to make this look as smooth as possible. And then, yeah, that's really cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm very, very proud of it. I know that it's not perfect. I know there's already like 100 things that I would change if I was to make it again, but I'm really, really proud of how it went. I think that it is easily the more impressive, and embroidery stuff that I've ever done. It really pushed me as an embroidery artist, because I did frame by frame animation for quite a few bits of that, and frame by frame consistency is so important so that it can go smoothly from one frame to the next. So I'm really proud of how consistent we got by the end. I think that the flip and the hula hooping with the butt are like, while very silly parts of it are genuinely, I'm really, really proud of them. I think they turned out really good, and yeah, I definitely would not be against doing something similar again. Just, you know, obviously maybe with a bit more time next time, because we did have quite a strong, like, we only had 3 weeks to make it. So 3 weeks is quite a short time span to make a full-blown animation, let alone embroider a full-blown animation. So it's definitely not something that I'd be against doing again, but maybe with like a slightly more lenient time limit, I think would be what I would want next time. And that way as well, like, I can take what I've learned from this and actually use it. Because this time I was learning on the go without time to actually implement anything that I was like, oh, this would look better, or this would look better, or this would do better, because I just didn't have time. I had to just keep embroidering and keep going. So yeah, it'd be nice if I did it again, to have a little bit more time and then be able to implement those things that I'd noticed the first time. But overall, that is all to say, I'm very proud of it. I'm very, very proud. Well, I don't think it will win anything, and it would be lucky even to be shown. It's still impressive for me. Yeah. I think you did good. Thank you. I always like to get embroidered, but I have no patience. I blow a fuse 5 steps in. Yeah, I do. It is because it's like one of the slower ways of making art. It does have a heavy emphasis on like working really slowly, which I guess is a positive and negative. It's why I think so many people find embroidery to be a really good relaxing craft, because there's no pressure to be going fast. It's slow work. Everyone knows embroidery is slow. And so I think a lot of people like embroidery specifically because you're not meant to rush it and you're meant to go slow. But at the same time, if you're someone who's used to a quicker medium, a medium that builds up very quickly, I could imagine it getting quite frustrating just because you're so used to, you know, you start something, it's done. But that's just not what embroidery is like. So yeah, I think there's positives and negatives. If you're wanting to like do a craft where there's no, like you work on it until you're happy with it and you just keep, you know, chipping away, and eventually you won't be able to add any more thread, so there will be like a forced stop. But it's slow if you want that. Then yeah, but if you want something that's a bit speedier. Oh, wait, did you post something? Wait, have you sneakily posted something and I've not seen it? You did! All right, 2 seconds, we're back to Discord again. Look at these! Look at the beans! Oh my god, look at them! Look at them! Look at him! Behold! Behold the beans! Oh my god! They're so cute! They are so cute! Wait, stars, because Christmas also. Cypress, what? How dare you be so talented? Wait, I want to look at the baby. Oh my god. He's so cute. Oh my god. You should be so proud of them. They're so cute. I like the plus. They're adorable. They are. They're so cute. Oh my god. All the heckin' hugs and cuddles. I hope they all go to really lovely homes. Cypress. Cypher's showing off here their heckin' skills when it comes to like action shots, which to be fair, Cypress is very, very good at. They do some animation. They have a really good eye for these kind of action scenes, running around, all that kind of stuff. Look at this. Look at this. Goddamn. This is heckin' professional. He's heckin' professional. Look at the whip. Look at more whip. This boy has jeans. Hell yeah. I love it. I love it. They're so friendly looking. I love having this right underneath this. Like this in between. Oh, cuddly cozy. Oh, cuddly cozy. Bomph. Bomph in the middle. Hell yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Heckin', thank you so much for sharing. It's very heckin' cool. Oh dear. Heckin' cozy in the middle. The cute just punches you in the face. Yeah, true. It's a metaphor. It's all a metaphor for art and being punched in the face by it. Oh god, I have to end stream. Oh no, I've been so distracted by the cute art. I've gone over by 20 minutes. I have a meeting. God damn it. It's always so risky streaming on days where I have like meetings. It's okay. It's okay. I'll just have to have a really quick lunch. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oops. Yeah, I was meant to finish 20 minutes ago so that I could go to my meeting and I completely forgot because I was having a good time. Like I said earlier, we will be streaming again tomorrow. We don't normally stream on Wednesdays, but because we didn't stream yesterday and I also want to get this done before Friday, we will be streaming this again tomorrow. So fear not, there will be more. In the meantime, who can I send you to that won't mind if I immediately dip because food and meeting? I could probably send you all to Blackpool. Plus, I think Blackpool might already be fundraising for, yeah, I think they're already doing their Starlight Foundation stuff, which is an event that we're taking part in at the end of the week. So if you want to get like the proper rundown, I'll do a shout out for Blackpool as well, just in case any of you get left behind. But Blackpool is the person who invited me originally to streaming for Starlight 4 years ago, and I've been streaming with them ever since. They're a very, very sweet bean. They do lots of work for children in hospital and charities that help children in hospital. They are like so nice. They're so sweet. They help organize this event along with DJ, where they basically get all these streamers together to raise money. As someone who does Booktober, I run big events myself. I know the amount of work that Blackpool puts in behind the scenes. DJ. Every time the DJ comes by, can we just play that to them? But yeah, they are an amazing team who work really, really hard to make sure that kids have an okay Christmas, even though they are having to spend it in hospital. So we love Blackpool to bits. We love DJ to bits as well. They are fantastic streamers. They're also just really, really creative beans. So if you are looking to donate a little bit early, if you are looking to donate for the Starlight Foundation, maybe you can't make the December streams, Blackpool's a good option because they already have their Tiltify active. All right, has everybody got a raid call? Are we all ready to go send them some love? I will see you tomorrow with more of the bird. Hopefully finishing the bird tomorrow, we'll see, because it is a lot of stitching, but the fingers crossed would be that we might even finish this tomorrow. Otherwise, have a lovely rest of your day. I'm gonna go nip to my meeting. Take care, everyone. Let's go. Everyone go. And Blackpool, please receive. There we go.